Chat, hear me out.
That TikTok filter that makes you bald real quick.
Chat, fan artists, really quick, hear me out. Mirin, but with your bombs cut. Let's see. Let's see it.
So much.
Let's see.
You love it, Kimchi. You love it.
No, I
know,
don't.
hold on a second. Hold still. Hold still. Oh, it's textured on. Okay, it'd be easy enough to fix that, but you do have a skull cap, so you just have to paint that.
We'll get a toggle. We'll make it a plot point. Get ready for to read my DM sheet for the 5-page story of how Mirin loses his hair. You gotta read all of it. You have to read all 5 pages. And no, it won't be double-spaced, and it will be 8-point font.
With what
font?
Myrindal's receding hairline is a side effect of using magic.
You can't say Comic Sans.
Oh, papyrus.
I said you can't. I said you can't. Okay.
We got him, boys!
That's the most memey one that I'd allow.
Which is actually kind of
Woo, we're in.
Times New Roman.
I'm playing some serious music right now. So serious. There we go.
Super serious.
Hello, chat. How are you?
Why is everyone
It's
gone
good to
today?
see you guys.
I have no idea.
It's getting closer to the holidays. Christmas is only 6 days from now.
Christmas is a week away.
Christmas, just a week away.
Gambit
I'm counting down the fucking
Gambit has
days.
a migraine and he has a flight tomorrow, so he's trying to get some rest. Let's see, who else messaged me?
What's up, guys?
Cullingham.
Have things go horribly wrong? Things would never go wrong.
Their brother's staying over, so they
Oh fuck! I kind of gotta re-look at my
Haven
player
is
doc.
still recuperating, but they'll be here next time.
I'm good. All right.
So I know those 3 at least.
I have to mess my parents to see if they're planning a Christmas thing. Dude, oh my god, the fucking stats for how fucking out there COVID is right now during the resurgence. It basically says if you have up to 6 people, you have a 20% chance of getting COVID. That's like,
That was. Did you see that?
And like my parents.
We won't say anything. Christmas is coming. I'm so excited, guys. Listen, I got a story for you about my homebrewing adventures. Okay, check it out. Check it out. Okay. So my Belgian double is doing just fine. It's doing great. It's doing awesome. It's sitting there. It's waiting to be eated. Only 2 more weeks of brewing for the double. But I decided, okay, I finally drove by my dad's house and was able to pick up my grandpa's old brewing equipment. He got, my dad got my grandpa's, from my mom's side, his brewing equipment. Or at least a replicated copy of it because my grandma accidentally gave it away, not realizing that my grandpa wanted my dad to have it. So she got him an exact replica of what he had, what his setup was. And so, I have that now. He never used it. My dad never used it. It's been accumulating dust for 15 years. But now I'm finally into home brewing, so I have it. I cleaned everything up. And I used it. And it turned out in the big old box of home brewing stuff, there was like an unmarked treasure chest found deep within a forgotten cavern. I pulled out this old, dusty Indian Pale Ale brewing kit. And I opened it. And inside, the ingredients were like immaculate. 15 years old and they looked brand new. I except for the dry malt, which is like a sugary powder. It was blackened and like bulging and liquid, and it shouldn't have been. So I got a new one of those. But other than that, everything else was serviceable. So I cut open the bag of grains. I tasted them. The grains tasted amazing. The grains tasted incredible. They were so good. 15-year-old grains. They weren't even vacuum sealed. They somehow were bursting with flavor, dude. Like really good. Yeah, the grain, incredible. And that's that made me so confident that all the other like zip like our air pack, vacuum sealed package stuff would be fine. So I went to the store and I got the new malt extract I needed and a couple other things, and then I came home. All right, and I got to brewing, and I started brewing up the wort, which is the beer flavored tea that you make to feed to the yeast to actually make the beer. Okay, I was brewing that up. I put in the liquid malt extract, which was very dark, probably a little too dark for you know how old it was, or that's the reason it was so dark, right? The liquid malt, there's a lot, like a big old fucking bag of it, right? And that's just liquid sugary goop you put in. And so I squeezed all that out and started boiling it up, and it started smelling fantastic. The grains were already soaked. The malt was in there, and it was great. And then I look, it's like 9 p.m. and I look over at my vacuum sealed hops, and I was, because
No count ever.
because of how good the fucking grains were, I didn't think to check the hops beforehand. And so I cut open the hops and I smell them, and I'm like, huh, that's not a hop kind of smell I've ever smelled before. It smells kind of a little bit like blackberry, which is what it was advertised to smell like, but it mostly smelled like blackberry and like slightly sour. And I was like, I'm telling a story. Fuck you. Anyway, hello, dragon. But basically, I looked it up and I was like, it almost smells a little cheesy. Like, it doesn't really smell like cheese, but it smells a little cheesy when I opened it. And so I was like, these probably aren't good to brew with. I looked it up, and literally was like, I googled, can hops go bad? And they were like, you can know that your hops are no longer good for brewing if they smell kind of like cheese or socks. And I was like, God damn it. But it's already 9 p.m. and all the stores are closed, and I have the malt here all put into the grains already been used. It's all been used. It's in there. In hindsight, I probably could have just taken it off the stove and let it sit, gotten new hops, and then came back, reboiled it, and then put the hops in. But it was so late, and I had such a bad day. I was just like, fuck it. One day my grandson's gonna want to get fucked. God. No, but, so, where was I? Right. So, I was like, fuck it. And I put the hops in, and I definitely boiled them too long. 'Cause there was like 3 bags of hops.
Player character.
We'll continue the story in a moment, Chad.
Player characters.
Stuff.
The cut would be crazy.
There is a conclusion. The art has been made. Hold on. Oh, it's awful. I hate it.
Stay here.
I hate it.
If you are, stay here.
Oh my god, dude. Thank you so much. That's incredible.
If you're Ladia, stay here. Everyone else, go to your starting location.
You've done amazing work. Holy shit. I can't believe we actually have Bald Mirren already. I've missed over 58 episodes because of work, but here I am. Wow, welcome, dude. All right, quick recap. Quick recap up to get you up to speed so far. There once was an elf who was so bad at being alive that everyone died. And now here we are. To conclude the beer story, okay? I put the hops in. It started to smell a little weird, and I was like, oh, this is a bad idea. But I've decided to go through with it, right? I brewed it up. I slapped them in there. I brewed up the malt, or not the wort. I did it to completion, and I set it to cool. And what I was supposed to do was cool it with this like copper coil thing that goes in, and you run water through the coils, and it's like a radiator, like chilled your beer, but I would have to have gone outside for that, and I was just like, at that point, I was just like, this is not going to turn out. I'm just going to put this to the side and just not worry about it. And then I'm just going to pour it out when it gets cool enough. And then I had to talk with my fiance. I was like, yeah, it's not going to work out. The ale's not going to work out. And then blah, 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 XYZ. And then somehow just in the course of the conversation, I was like, you know what? No, I am going to finish this beer. I am going to finish this nasty beer. And I'm going to call it the stale ale. Because it's supposed to be a pale ale. But it is the darkest thing I've ever made. It does not look pale at all. So I decided to go through with it. I put the yeast in there. I put it in the carboy, which is like the big glass jug that you put it in, and then I slapped a cork on top. And we're gonna let her cook. I actually came back today, and the fermentation. Oh, not only that, to add to this travesty of an absolute nightmare beer. The first cork that I put in the top of the carboy fell in, and it was only partly in, and I tried to get it out with iron pliers, and then the iron on the plier scuffed part of the cork, and then when I tried to hook it with a hanger, it fell in. So it's got iron particles floating around in it. But it's not like it was rust. It was just a little bit of iron. We'll be all right. Most beer you've tried sucked? Well, my friend, you've never tasted a beer that I've made that was actually good and not this one. My beer was a bit different, as you can tell. Anyway, okay, look. So it's got a cork floating around in it. But here's the thing. It fermented so good. After this was the first day. Fail ale. Dude, fail ale would be great. That's actually amazing. Maybe I'll change the name to fail ale. Talking to patient zero. But check it out. Okay, listen. What was I saying? Shit, chat. Shit, chat. Oh yeah, the first day of fermentation was today, and I came back home, and it had fermented so much that there was a puddle of like black ichor around the bottom of the outside. It and the airlock on the top of the carboy was completely full of the yeasty wort, and I was it looked like a nightmare. I was like, oh god. So I cleaned all that up. And then I learned about what I learned what a blow-off pipe is. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I was just talking about my horrible, my stale ale, my fail ale I'm making. We're making Eldritch Ichor, yeah. Wait a minute, Eldritch Ichor is such a good name for a fucking beer. Yeah, I'm stealing all of these and copywriting them. We're going into battle and we need your stankest beer. Dude, I got you, dog. I fucking got you. You want royalties? You know what you can get? You can get a bottle of the first ever Eldritch Ichor. Yeah, so, but here's the thing. When I came in and I smelled it, after the aroma had filled the house because it overflowed, I smelled it, and it smelled good. It smelled good again, chat. So, I don't know. It might be good. It might be incredibly bitter and disgusting. I don't know, but it smells great right now. Wow. By the way, stipulation, this is not a Bringus.com/scam guarantee. We cannot guarantee that you will get for the first bottle of Eldritch Ichor ever produced. That one obviously has to go to our Lord and Savior Baal. It's so bad, it's good. Dude, Dude, what a marketing tool. I just need to become famous and then sell Eldritch Ichor, and then everyone who drinks it or imbibes become my warlocks. Dude, Yee, I think I might have to bring you on to bringus.com/marketing department over here. Crystal Skull Vodka. What powers do we get? You get the power to groove. You get the power to master the elements. As long as that element is the earth and you're just walking on it. You also get a cool sticker or t-shirt or something with every purchase of $599.99. Pretty cool, right? Do we get Eldritch Blast? There's a D's nuts joke in there somewhere. But I'm too lost in my ancient forgotten mysteries to find it. Only in her schizo dreams. Get Eldritch blasted with flavor. Oh yes. Oh yes. Taste the Cthulhu and the racism. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. You have to sign a waiver before you drink it. I love it. Cantrip hold my beer. I love it. This is how I make my brewery, chat. I farm you for good ideas. It's so easy. And remember, chat, by putting anything into bringus.com, twitch.tv/bringus.com/foreskin, you are consenting to have me use it as marketing material in my upcoming products, my line of scam items. Dude, I would love to open up a winery and go become completely destitute. Wouldn't that just, that'd be a funny joke. Wouldn't it be a funny kind of meme? A funny little joke and meme? Take out $2 million in loans. Leverage my firstborn son against it. Oh my god, Yee, you live in America? Doxed. Why does like money art? Money art. Wow. Modern art. I mean, money art and modern art are the same thing. Woo! There was literally this guy. He would make paintings. He would paint paintings. He would get them appraised. He would get them appraised for thousands of dollars, and then he would take out loans for money for his businesses. And then he would leverage the paintings in order to get the loan. And then if he defaulted on the loan, they just took the paintings and he would just make more paintings and get those ones appraised. Dude, surely nothing could go wrong. Exactly, Loan Complex. And I, as a layman, am surefire and confident. I am fully confident after watching one YouTube short that I could take on the multinational insurance empire. We love our rackets here, don't we, chat? It's only money laundering and embezzlement and racketeering if the average person does it. If the billionaires do it, it's called modern art. At least you're getting more creative, Thesalor. Dorst visits Gradia, and the Fat Mirren arc has finally commenced, and he's like got a lock on the global spice trade, and he's embezzling art through the kingdoms and the empires, laundering money through his. He has Marco in a sweatshop, and Marco's got that fucking magic paintbrush, and he's just painting away with bags under his eyes, shackles on his like hands and feet. So tired. So tired. I don't want to paint anymore. Silence, whelp. I made you. I made Mogul Malt what it is today. You should be grateful to suckle upon my teeth of success. Back to work.
Hey, Dresker.
Woo!
Player characters. Cards are up.
We're up,
cards
chat.
Are up.
Get into character. Quit joking about
Grove with me real quick.
fucking Dune and Mirren and talking about
Up.
fucking beer and stuff, chat. You need to get it together. You need to freaking chill out. Look what you're doing to me, chat. RP Whiplash time. What the fuck are we doing? Time to get into character. Pulls out gun. Where did we leave off last time? Can you guys give me a recap? It has been, I have felt like the last 4 days have been like 2 years. It's been a million years. Lottie is rescued. Esther's gonna lose his head. That's right. Yep. Victor's here. We don't actually know that yet, I don't think. Oh no, the hand menus don't work. What the fuck? I thought they said they worked. Did they change it? Fuck. Have we been down here recently? Oh fuck, I was just going to thought I was quickly going to ascend. Whoa, Squiddy, thank you for the 13 months. Yeah, Victor's supposed to be here, but we haven't seen him yet. Woo! I think I might be getting sick again. Being around a bunch of fucking kids and their parents. We'll do that to you, I guess. Oh my god, there's people on the town square today. Wait a minute. There's people on the town square today. They appear to all be NPCs, but there are people.
Hell, you can see it for yourself. You just go down and turn to the right. You can see into the docks. You'll see the bodies.
Bodies? Is everything all right?
Come with me.
Oh, you don't mean from the ship, do you?
Yes, the sheep. Just take a peek in there and you'll know what I mean.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
Don't go in. You'll see.
How many ended up surviving, do you know?
I heard the count was around 40.
The shameful waste of life.
1600? Yeah. You know me.
This is the wrong music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I guess he'll be on my merry way. Man, the redacted cooked. What? What? Where is everyone? At any given moment, where are they?
I love them, especially the man-eater. The coin makes the world go.
I don't know what plot points I should push right now. The only person in town is our ex. Hello, Torty, again. So... you want to get back together and break up again? I'm kind of feeling it right now. I know what I'll do. I'll kill a human and eat him in front of the embassy. The Imperial Embassy. Or maybe the clinic. That will get a rise out of that old sourpuss, Victor. My fucking god. I remember when you used to get stabbed walking down Stabber's Alley.
Maybe something. Since I kind of like to work with my hands, I was wondering what the options were.
Well, usually what I do is I'll wrap, like it's kind of a string of copper that I'll wrap around and shape into different forms so that it flows and looks good on the side.
I'm gonna be a set piece for their RP, chat.
If you're looking for, you know, to put a specific item in something, I could probably try.
Now
to
we are the
figure something
NPC.
Something involving simple stones. Maybe. Whatever, if you have anything specific available, I can put something towards it.
You want something with simple stone? Do you want some engravings in them?
RP that Mirren has tuberculosis. Maybe I have tuberculosis. I never considered that.
I pick up some sea stones. So something I can use that. They're very small.
I wish I had a prop right here that was just paper.
I can probably make something out of it, and it will cost you less because the material will be provided already.
I know. Also,
Mirren is cool. Kyler drools.
Some of my copper strings, and then
Do some magic or find a hobby. What if I took up home brewing? I've got all this grain here, after all. Perhaps I too could become a brewer. We go on our fucking student of the brewery arc with
Here's 20.
He's got so many names. Clifford.
I'll take some extra.
Magic alcohol. Imagine if I opened up my own winery. Wouldn't that be something?
I do. I have a crafting.
I'll call it the Rogan Rouge.
Thank you, Miss Olive. I'll let you know how it goes.
We could try to learn alchemy. I wonder. Let's work the shop this chat. If we learned alchemy. Whoa, chat, bless you. If we learned alchemy, what use would that be for us? We can't, like, can we bottle soul magic? I don't think we can. Besides, that would kill the, I think that would, alchemy is kind of like a profession. Runesmithing, we would need a teacher for runesmithing. We're already kind of a runesmith. In a way. I'll bottle souls and bottling spirits. Mirren does hard liquors. This will win Torty back for sure. Bottles small puppy's soul into jar. This shit's 240 proof. Need to exhume Morden's soul. Morden was a rune crafter this whole time? It's time to metagame, chat. Today, we metagame time itself. Dude, yeah, I'll send a letter, be like, hello, this is honorary dwarf Myrindal Thesalor, an elf. I would like to learn the sacred craft of your people. I have a little token from a dead dwarf that says I'm one of you guys. Oh shit. This will work. Ackerman. We did have that book from Ackerman. But I'm kind of in a goofy, silly mood. I'm in a goofy, silly mood, chat. I either need to get it out of my system now, or it's gonna come out in RP. What am I drinking, Master Veteran? A robber baron soul, baron of mems soul. I'm just like, this is like the end of his dark arc. He just becomes an alcoholic necromancer, chains up all his friends and forces them to try his new craft liquors. I would like to test Speak with Dead. Wasn't there some dead people recently that we were thinking we could maybe go do? So we can't go get the ones that attacked us. And I wish I had thought about it. That's too bad. But I thought about it after the episode and I was like, oh well. And that's the problem, man. Like my brain just doesn't work the same way as other people's brains. I don't like connect these certain dots that don't go together right away. I need time to think. But it is what it is. Love to get to that graveyard. We do have a whole pier of dead people. Now, why would a soul ever lie?
Surprised to see you behind the counter. Didn't realize you were employed here now.
Well, it's fairly recent.
So are you selling just your own stock?
Graveyard Ladia showed us.
Cousins as well. I was curious.
That's what I was thinking, Gimmick. We could go see if we know who blew them up.
But I'm also selling my items.
Oh, what perchance are you selling?
Magic scrolls for combat. There's an idea. That's something we could try. Of course, we would need more inscriptions. We don't really have them.
Little decoration items.
I see. Why not? What kind of stuff do you have on?
Regular paper wouldn't wouldn't cut it.
Specific? I bet I'm curious.
Unless we used our own blood.
I have a bone bracelet. I have a stone necklace, a seashell necklace, and I have a bone ribbon that's sculpted in the shape of a bird.
Then again.
I think I'll take the seashell necklace, actually. May come as a good gift further down the line for someone. How much would that cost?
That would be, let me check with here. That would be 20 copper.
20 copper, understood.
Wait a minute, I have an idea.
An oyster shell here with its
What if we gave her some, like, money to go buy oddities for us?
sunflower shells.
Let's see what she got us.
Or it is made of leather.
I see.
That's kind of neat.
Quite artistic.
Yeah, I like it.
Hope you have a wonderful day. And you.
Woo!
Have a nice day.
You as well. Actually, I just remembered. I know Mark. Actually, a question I had for the coin cousins. I know Markle probably doesn't have any, but if you could ask Vezerin if he has any stone he could order, I'd be willing to pay for it. For it. I know Markle doesn't have any to spare.
Let's go check with him.
if that wouldn't be too much of a hassle, just ask
Yes.
if you can order
Yes.
stone or if you have stone that you want to purchase.
Sure, just a moment.
Thank you, Saul.
Come in. Manager Irby.
Sorry to bother you. I have someone here that would like to see if you have any stone to purchase.
Ah. My good man, the bowyer.
Hello. Yep. I know. I'm pretty sure I'm probably the top spender of your shop by now.
Tell me, you're looking for stone. How much and for what purpose?
Just trying to finish up my mass bolt order for the Redards. Thankfully, thanks to your efforts, I have all the wood I need. Now it's just getting the pieces for the bolt heads, so to speak. At my current stock, between what I've already gathered from the hunters, I still need roughly about 20 units more. Stone, bone, or iron, but stone's probably going to be the cheapest to get a hold of for this.
Very well.
I know you can get some shipments in, and Markle kind of is hoarding all of his, so...
I've been... Excuse me, I think I'm coming down with something. I've been holding on to some stone, and this seems like a good enough cause. 20, you said?
Oh, indeed.
All right. How about this? I'm going to give it to you for, let me see here. A discount, considering the times we're living in right now.
Oh, that would most gracious of you, but I mean, still considering, I know times with the way things are. Are you sure you don't need the coin? It's the way things are. I mean, they are getting better thanks to recent events, but still, no coin is the lifeblood of a merchant.
I'm doing all right. I want to make sure that the rest of the merchants are getting by as well. The vendors. After all, if you're all hung out to dry, well, I'll have no one to sell to, will I?
Fair enough. All right, what would your price be?
10 per unit, so just 2 silvers.
2 silvers? Whew.
It's half price.
That has been best news. I'm quite aware that's been the best news all week. 2 silver for you.
Plus 2 silver? I'll get your,
Well, I'll let you finish, sorry.
Oh, well, go ahead. I'm just grabbing some of the stone. Olive, can you come back here and help me box some of this?
Yes, sir.
Did they change this? Oh, they did.
Do you want them to be put in smaller crates or larger crates?
We'll just take 2 of the small.
Okay,
I've got one here.
I got the other one.
All right.
Wonderful.
My assistant here and I
I need help
will
bringing them back to your shop.
take these back for you.
Oh. Thank you. Well, most appreciated. And as I was going to say earlier, considering how much you've helped with this, once I turn this into the Redards, but with everything going on, I'll make sure to put in a good word for you, considering all the help you've had in this order, so make sure your name's spread out around as well.
Thank you, my friend.
Anytime. Alright, well, I have bolts to make, and a ballista to work on as well, so you'll see me in my shop for here on out.
Good luck with that.
Thank you again.
Olive, when you're done with that, meet me back here, would you? Immediately sits back down and acts like he wasn't eavesdropping. Just like a real manager. Oh, fucking amazing. Grinding gemstones into a powder and making ink out of it? Chat, you're so fucking smart. Yeah, I really want to see if we have birthright magic at all. But I think that's kind of the mystery of Mirren right now. I think we should give her 20 silver and see what she can turn it into. What do you think, chat? $30 silver? How about this? 20 silver and then 10 silver. 30 silver. Part of it has to go to a dagger to protect herself. Make this money into more money. Just like a real manager. Remember what the potion seller said, wild magic can't be controlled, it can only flow. And if you're birthright, you can have wild magic flow through you and be directed and enhanced by the soul. So we maybe don't have birthright magic. We'll do it. I'm just gonna do this casual. I'm kind of the cool boss around here, Olive. You're gonna find out that we do things a little differently around the Quill and Blade. As you can see, we've got the state-of-the-art employee break room. It includes an arcade, and we've got a Keurig on the counter, and also a foosball table. No, we will not be having raises this year. Christmas bonus? What do you need a Christmas bonus for? You've got a mini fridge with beer in it. Good to see you, Olive.
Good to see you as well.
Tell me, how are you finding your job here?
It's been quite nice so far.
Wonderful. What has Markle been having you do?
Mostly serving tea and, fetching you two when someone wants something, and basically I have a little shelf for my items, so I've been pushing those forward as well, but that's about it for now.
Wonderful. The shelves of the items, those are ones that Markle has designated you to sell, yes?
Those are the one I make, yes.
Oh, you make them?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Where do you get the materials?
Mostly in the wilds. I often go to the beach and fetch some good quality shells or glassstone, or when I have a little device that I use as well to turn stones and grind them down so I can perhaps find some gemstones or stuff like that. I do with bones as well, claws, a bit of leather, cotton, wool.
So
anything I can put my hands on, basically.
You're a craftswoman by trade.
I used to have my own little shop back home, but ever since I left and came over here, I've been kind of starting from scratch.
And so what is the exact deal that Markle has worked out with you? Does he pay you a stipend? Do you sell your goods here? And Well, just go on and tell me.
There wasn't really well, the arrangement was quite simple, to be honest. I tend to the shop, I clean, I make sure to greet all of the customers and get a small pay for it while I repay my debt to Markle.
Debt to Markle?
I initially had a debt to Mr. Finnick from the Merchants Guild. Markle decided to repay that for me in exchange for me working here for a while.
And how much was the debt?
It was 12 silver, sir.
I see.
I had enough items to make about 8 silver, but unless I'd be able to sell them in bulk, it would be hard for me to reach quota soon enough.
I see. What would help you along in meeting this quota? Just more capital?
Well, it's already been helping a lot for me to have a place to sell my wares here, because out on the streets it's a little bit harder, as you might imagine.
Do you have family here in Nautis?
No, I don't.
Do you hail from Nautis originally?
No, sir.
And where?
I'm from way further west.
Further west?
Yes.
Still in Gradia?
Yes.
So what are you doing all the way out here?
My father used to own an olive farm, hence the name. I know it's kind of silly, but eventually he was recruited for the war, but he was quite old, so he didn't make it. And then my brother was conscripted as well, and we lost him too. My mom couldn't stand it, so she just let herself go. And I tried to keep up with the business, but on my own it wasn't really possible, so I decided to travel instead. And I ended up here. I traveled for months, literally.
See, I'm sorry to hear that about your family.
It's okay. It's the same everywhere. Everybody has a sad story nowadays.
Well, being a craftswoman, you have an eye for raw materials, yes? For items.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to tell the quality of finished goods as well?
Depending on what they are, I'm mostly comfortable with jewelry and such. But as you can probably tell, I haven't really ever dealt with finer jewelry like silver or gold. I've mostly worked with copper in, lower quality materials, so I probably wouldn't really be able to tell the difference between an uncommon gemstone and a common one, really.
I see. All right.
But with time, I'm sure I could, with the right tools and the right practice.
I see. Well, I find it harder and harder to be able to go the places I need and find the things that I need. I'm hoping, actually, that you might be able to help me in that regard.
Oh.
Yes.
Running errands, then?
Sort of. I want to see as you can tell, the curio side of our curio business has sort of fallen to the wayside, and now we mostly supply people with raw goods for their ventures and supplying the town for food and all of that.
Right.
You said you only have a small amount of funds in order to find things and make your jewelries and such, yes?
At the moment, yes. But what's good about nature is that it's full of things, so it helps.
And this equipment to make
Takes time to
finer
gather them.
things, how much would this all cost?
Well, as I said, I don't really have any practice with gold or silver, so it would probably take more so time to get accustomed to the material. And I wouldn't want to waste such fine materials without a proper teacher, possibly, at some point.
A teacher.
But for now,
Alright.
maintaining my production it's fairly cheap. I just need money to get the leather, the copper, and the fiber. Well, more so the wool and the cotton. The bigger pieces that I can make take a little bit more. I do sometimes create some macrame pieces for wall decoration in the home and such. They take a lot of cotton to make the woven patterns and such. So that takes a little bit more.
I see.
Other than that, the amount of materials needed per item is fairly low.
Trying to think of how to work this out. Oh, hello, Torty.
Good morning.
Hello. Hello. I guess I'm here for two things. One, you're the new hiree, right?
Yes.
You can make stuff out of like bone and stuff, right? That's what I heard.
Absolutely. Yes.
What are the chances of you being able to make a ring out of a spine and carving a anchor onto it?
That should be fairly easy.
That's badass.
Well, it depends. The spine comes from which animal, or I hope it's from an animal.
I can provide the spine bone. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be big enough for a finger, so that shouldn't be too complicated. Yeah.
It would be a really fat finger. Like,
Swap up. Well, that's a sad story. Sorry to hear you're dead. Anyway, the shelves need cleaning. Can you restock the groceries?
About as, almost as fat as that sun right there. Like a fat
Well, now that I
finger.
know the details of her contract with Markle, I'm like, well, shit, if I give her money, is she just going to pay off Markle and leave? I know she probably wouldn't because it'd be bad RP, but, or like, it wouldn't be bad RP, but it wouldn't lead to the most interesting RP.
Anything you can do to make it a little stronger. We did it previously with a spine bone. I think I can get like the biggest bone, and it should be fine. Yeah.
You always banded with
I
brass?
could possibly.
That's true. Yes. It wouldn't break then. Ooh. Sure. How much to do that?
For the ring, it's fairly inexpensive, and the brass would be a little bit more expensive to get, though I usually have more, like copper and such. I'd say if you do it, you want it engraving as well, yes?
Yeah, I anchor on it if possible.
Let me see.
We can get copper and tin and start making bronze. Chat. We can make bronze arrows. Bronze is pretty good for arrows, right? Or is it too soft? It's not as hard as iron, but it's better than stone, right?
3 copper?
That's it? Here's 40. I'll get you the bone later, or you can come by my shop and pick it up, okay?
Okay.
Cool. Awesome. Second line of business. Actually, second out of 3. Yes. How much is that?
220.
The 220? Wonderful. Okay.
Plus 20 copper.
Also, I know this is probably and Mackerel stuff and not your stuff, but Mackerel said that he has a loot that has gems and stuff in it. Do you also have access to that?
I thought he had sold that thing. Let me see.
No!
Why?
Oh, I hope he didn't.
Why a loot with
I hope he
gems
didn't.
and stuff? Oh no, he has
I
it.
need the gems from it. Oh, good.
You
Okay.
need the gems from it. Well, good luck paying
Yes.
10 gold.
Huh?
His ordered price is 10 gold.
He probably put that there so you wouldn't fucking sell it behind his back. Let's be honest. You've done that a couple of times.
All right, 1
now.
gold. 1 gold, and you don't tell him I told it was stolen.
Wow. No, I'll wait till tomorrow. As long as you also tell him not to sell it until I get it. Because it might be really important, actually.
Really important.
Yes, for me specifically, not to like normal people, but for me, it could be important.
You mean the gemstones out of
Maybe.
it might be important?
Yes.
Well, I'll leave a note.
Cool. I was going to write a note too, so we can leave both notes, and then he can see if he can even read mine.
I wouldn't count on
Leave a
it.
message as well if I see him first.
Wow! Are you not confident in how well you taught me? Is that saying
I'm
what
not
your
confident in how
teaching
good of a
ability?
student you are.
What the fuck? I was a very good student. I did everything I was told.
You did it, but I don't know if you really paid attention. There's a difference.
I paid as much attention as I ever had about anything ever.
All right, show me your most recent work.
All right. I mean, I'll update this at some point, but I mean, like, my name is still pretty important and stuff. I mean, look how good it looks.
That does say Torty. Is that Verdilio?
Uh-huh. Yeah, Verdillo.
Oh, Verdillo. I can almost completely read it, Torty. Well done.
Yeah, see? Fucking phenomenal. I learned that word. It's a great word.
Well, I'm glad to see that you are still making progress.
Yes, Garbam keeps getting on my ass about doing it, and so I had to like learn how to read this whole page about stuff and rules and things. So yeah, I'm getting plenty of practice.
So, can I ask why the loot's important, or the gems in the loot?
Well, right now it's kind of just a theory. I don't know how it's connected to other things we found, but it was like the gem was with stuffs that we found, and so I'm thinking maybe if we look at the stuffs through the gem, it'll be revealing to other things and stuff.
What?
No, Garbam doesn't think that'll be a thing, but I think it's a thing because it makes sense to me.
Looking at something through a gem? What did you find that
Yeah,
you need to look through a
like,
gem
for
at?
example, papers and stuff. But like the thing is, they're all like water damaged papers and stuff, and they're like all kind of like a hue like this and stuff. So what if someone had like faint red charcoal or something they drew on it, and we just can't see it unless we look at something that's red, like a ruby or something, you know?
You know I used to be a scribe, right?
It's a what if? Oh yeah, that's right.
And you need help restoring or looking at an old faded document?
That is a fair point. Maybe. Okay. If I really want to solve it myself, because then then it's like, whoa, I still got it in me, that sort of thing. But then if I can't do it, then yeah, I'll come to you.
I see. If it's a point of pride, then carry on.
Exactly. That is what I'm trying to do. And like Garbam is like, oh, I can't believe it. You've seen something like this before. And I'm like, I haven't, So it's just really fun. It's like
it's from one of those
like
tales
puzzle,
you read, isn't it?
Puzzle box.
Up in the study. Well,
maybe. I mean, there was a lot of stuff there. It's not like the ravenous caterpillar, though.
Yes, nothing quite that exhilarating in my study, unfortunately.
No, not quite. But yes, anyway, thank you for these. I'll go ahead and get busy with them and stuff. Was there anything I could do for you?
Do you know how to rally an army to your cause?
I know how to make people upset with me, and then they become an army against me. Is that helpful?
That just might work, Tawny. We'll have to workshop this
Please
later.
say no. Please say no.
Well, there they are. Look, everyone, it's the filth of the town. The rotten frog bitch of the sea. Look at you, huh?
That's no way to talk to Olive.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, Olive. She's the leather
I
worker.
talked to a perfectly nice lady. And this poisonous sow of a creature, you're doing business with it? Why even talking to it?
See, I just talked about if someone tried to ruin the mood, I might try to stab them.
That someone licks, and then they just go insane. You just do that by existing,
Things have been nothing but bad ever since you've been here, alright?
And man,
I've been
what I
here
heard?
over like 5 months. Things are only just getting bad.
They're just filled with venereal disease. They fuck everything when they're approached, and they're just spreading it. Wildfire.
You too,
Ain't that
Oshan.
right?
You need to leave.
Oh, you're right. Dude.
This one doesn't even belong here. You should just head out of town, cause everything you do is just bullshit, and you stink of the whole fucking town, where no one wants to live.
How do we
here,
know this
'cause
thing
you're
hasn't been helping the robber baron too?
What the fuck?
That's right.
I've been providing armor for our men, by the way. Leather chest pieces for.
Maybe that's why
Full
they're so
armor.
much. You're cursing
It
them with your
breaks
shitty
all
gear.
too
Nothing
soon.
but death and dishonor throughout
What
all of
the
it.
fuck do you mean it breaks?
That courier, what's his name? Gabe. He says it breaks all the time. He's gotta come back to you.
Go ahead, Olive.
I've heard the same thing.
I think it's job security. You're a rotten bitch that just always whores out the leather.
Leave my shop unless you're doing business. Get out. Remember who feeds you in this town and who protects your bodies.
I ain't done. It's job
You're
security.
protecting this flavor just like that old man from
You
the
do it on
photos.
purpose.
Huh?
You fucker. Ugh.
Oh.
Leave.
Oh shit.
Now.
What are you gonna do, shopkeep? All you care about's money. Is that it?
What are you going to
Sir.
do?
Hey there, guard.
This fucking monster.
Apparently you said I heard
You drew steel.
Leave.
No.
This is bullshit.
What do you mean leave? He just assaulted him.
Struck him.
You're in my
He
place
struck
of
him.
business.
Leave.
First person you should get is her. Some goddamn diseased fucking frog.
Let's go head over to Goobum's Tavern.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what?
spit in your next cup. Look out.
Why don't we take a little visit to your little friend, the innkeeper? Sometime.
Did you hear that, guardman? This man just threatened a servant of the people.
I need to get going.
Thank you, Olive.
Of course. I'm a little concerned that the guard was just watching.
It's all right. They're all talk.
It's Torty.
Torty?
Was she running?
She
Her
was.
shop door was left open. I just seen her. I don't know if she ran into the back.
Did she crash? I see.
No, she went that way.
Oh, okay.
Everything all right, guys?
I don't know. Yes.
People getting a little rowdy is all.
Right.
I suppose it's likely only to increase with everyone feeling a little bit like fish in a barrel, given what's happening.
How are you, Ziegler?
Well, like usual, since I got here, I've been better, but things have evened out, at least. Thankfully, I wasn't on the ship when it left. But I think my place is still here. I have quite a bit of unfinished business. How about yourself? Last we talked, I know you weren't doing so well.
I'm feeling all right now. Bit shaken. The dwarf got me pretty good, I think, but nothing that won't heal. I don't think it'll bruise. Come in.
You've made some adjustments to the shop. I'm sure it's been like this for a while, but
You can thank Markle.
I haven't been able to comment on it yet.
Olive, would you put some tea on for us, please? And yourself as well.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Marco certainly has an eye for decoration, I suppose.
That he does.
They haven't told me much, but I don't suppose you know anything about the ship.
No, I don't, unfortunately. What about you?
I don't think they trust me very much with the more military action. All I know is quite a bit of resources were lost, as well as men. But whoever did it seems only to have kicked the hornet's nest.
How do you mean?
Well, if it was a robber baron who did it, the Imperium now has no excuse but to continue sending manpower here as an attack upon what they deem as their very own. If it was someone else.
Of course. Why didn't I think of it?
I don't think. What?
Nothing. Go on. It's a false flag.
If it was someone else, I'm sure they'll be found rather quickly and summarily dealt with. But that is just me guessing at this point.
Right. Thank you, Olaf.
Olive, it is?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I am Amon Ziegler.
It's nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you as well.
Olive has been helping out around the shop, yes.
You see.
She's.
Suppose you are a rather busy man. Can't exactly sit behind the counter all day, can you?
Exactly. But I was going to say Oliv's actually also a skilled craftswoman as well. If you ever need a gift or trinket for a friend or a loved one, well, we've got someone here who can make things from scratch.
That's very nice. At this present moment in my life, I don't exactly have much use or cause for trinkets, but who knows, maybe that will change. Tang told me recently actually about the Boya was attempting to fix the walls here with ballistae, but I'm thinking about actually approaching maybe the barony myself, because the last time I did business with the Boya, I think I got undercut for my services.
Well, we're all struggling these trying times. I've been doing what I can, but... well...
Well, you're still afloat, you still have your shop, and you have a great deal of friends here, as far as I'm aware. I would say you're doing quite well for yourself.
Yes.
At least compared to everyone else here, notice.
I like to think so. Olive, could you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you run to the baker and see where they are for hardtack and supplies?
Of course. I'll
Thank
see
you.
if they're in.
Ziegler, how are you with precious metals, silver, gold? Do you have a lot of experience using them?
Working with them or otherwise?
We're working with them, yes.
I have used delicate material before. I'm no stranger to it. A lot of what I tend to work with tends to be a bit stronger, actually, something more like steel or maybe brass or copper for little intricate things. But gold and silver being softer metals, on occasion, but not.
I see.
Not recently, why?
Well, Olive, if we can get her a tutor, she can produce things with silver and gold. Not that we have that much supply laying around, but it would help her purview, certainly.
For jewelry making or such.
Yes, correct.
Well, melting it down and pouring it into a mold. Well, it might not be as artistic as what Olive might be capable of. What I would assume you would do with such a thing, but that would require help as a blacksmith.
Right.
Gold does have its value for certain, but really it's not a very good metal for most things.
Right.
Very pretty.
If only you knew what a semiconductor was. That would be so useful. Very pretty indeed.
Now, if you want something that is accurately depicted by its usefulness, diamonds.
Really?
Well, they are very strong. If you get the right kind.
Certainly, but what use is a gemstone in your line of work?
Well, on my line of work, well, unfortunately anything... there are a lot of theoretical possibilities. But as of yet, as far as I'm aware, all of the leading engineers don't have anything precise enough to do much work. Right now, perhaps they are a fancy stone. But
Well, I suppose...
far too expensive to use on a mass scale, of course.
Well, maybe if you, I don't know, somehow fastened it to a tip of a tool. No, that'd be far too expensive.
Would be... would be a very expensive.
I love it's like knocking modern engineering. Ah, well, I'm sure they'll find a use for it someday.
Well, for now, a diamond's place, I suppose, is to sit on a noble's finger or perhaps someone's head as the crown.
Right.
But who knows what the future will bring?
Who knows? So, you're usually not in town. What brings you in today? Anything special or just roaming the streets?
At the moment, just roaming the streets. And I will be in town likely for the near future, considering the fact that the embassy is under siege.
Ah, of course.
No, I thought I would come and try and check up on you, considering our last meeting. I'm glad to see you're in higher spirits. Tang told me quite a bit of what happened. Not everything, of course, I don't think, but what he was comfortable sharing. Down in that Elven room. I can't imagine what it must have been like.
I think if when I arrive in hell, wherever it is, it won't be nearly as bad as Nithma Malorian.
What makes you so sure that you will meet a fiery end?
We all do things we're not proud of. None of us are as pure as the goddess Asahari would want us to be, or as faithful as a Grodian monk. I figure by the end, a lot of us will be in hell, for better or for worse.
Hey kitty, this is Tron. Can you hop up one real quick?
Well, perhaps. Well, I am unfamiliar with much of Ashahari's teachings or as a Gradian god. Sotar, at least as far as I'm aware, treats fire as a cleansing flame, and not a torturous one.
Hello, Tang.
I was just wandering around.
Looking to do some business while you're here, Tang?
It depends. What have you got to sell?
Well, let's see.
Do you have a mount?
Like a horse? Ah, a
No, like
wooden
that.
mount. Yeah, talk to Marcus. I'm sure you could get one made. You'd need the wood for it, though.
Well, do you have wood? Because I also need that.
I do technically have some wood. Not sure how many pieces you would need, though.
I would say 8.
It's going to be rather expensive.
Tentatively.
Right now, wood, in order for me to get it, I have to sell it at least at 21 coppers a piece.
Let's see. That would be a silver 6. That's fine.
Silver 60 plus silver 68.
That would be a silver 68 if you wanted to be an ass about it. I could just give you a silver 70 to keep it into the even 10s.
If you want to, that's up to you.
Would you like to round up to the nearest silver for
donate to a local elven
to the nearest
merchant
silver for the
lord?
war effort?
Actually, it would be helpful so I can get more food and donate it to the bakery.
He just slams down 2 silver.
Good man. So, plus 2 silver.
What, you think I'm just gonna let people starve? I got fucking money. I don't eat.
Well.
I'm making limbs and trying to make sure that people don't die.
Good on you.
If you need money, let me know and I'll try to make some.
No, I don't need any, but anything helps. It'll go to the bakery. Do you need something, Arca?
You know, this reminds me.
Do you need to climb something? You want to climb Tang?
No, I literally just told you. Ladder.
You need a ladder. You would need wood and a Marcus for that. I have wood and not a Marcus.
There's a Marcus.
Oh, there is a
Professor.
Marcus. Yes.
The Lord Erdhard and the Barons wish to seek your company in the keep.
Shit, it's time right now.
With you and your finest, yes.
Well, let me get my armor then.
Hey, Tang.
I need to wait. Hold on.
Also, hello, Ziegler?
I'm not ready for this.
Well, for one thing, would you mind making me a mount at some point? One of those.
See you around, Ziegler.
And secondly, I need some wooden implements made. I believe they're medium wooden miscellaneous. I just bought a whole bunch.
I left the wood
I need
out
to make
by the
a
table.
specific number. Understood.
Yeah, just don't rip my arms off. Yeah.
I'm not going.
Okay. I gotta be. Yes.
Give me your hand.
Oh.
This is for business or pleasure?
It's a meeting with the barons.
The one we talked about?
Mm-hmm.
Should have been my other outfit or this one?
Whichever you think will give you a better of an edge. Don't know how well.
Whatever you're more comfortable with. Like this. Already here.
Very well.
There you go. Let's get it.
Maybe get a plan of attack.
It's been a long week. Maybe we should workshop this a bit. How do we want to open?
They're expecting us now. Well, I will inform them of the victory treacheries that we've done and that you've been a part of it, and then basically say that you have an offer for us that might be really fucking good.
All right.
And, well, you know the details. Am I introducing you as Ezrin?
Yes.
Took some tracking down.
Yes. Why does he have his armor on? Are you not aware of the attempt on Kovaz's life?
No, I was not made aware.
Has there been an attempt?
That would be the thing the
Before.
sergeants would tell me.
Who was going to let you into the throne room with armor and weapons? Go back and try again.
We're all armored. Armed. That's fine. Sure.
I'll wait here.
All right, I'm going to walk.
I believe, Mr. Why we wait outside.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny as fuck. All right. I missed my hole in the wall. I used to be able to just skedaddle at a moment's notice. I used to be able to skedaddle.
Why would you say that out of the blue? That's so suspicious.
It's a hot day. I'm sorry.
Is there something you want to tell us? Perhaps?
If you want to admit, by all means.
We're all ready.
Right, shall we?
Sergeant, make sure you stay with the men outside. And the noble and his guest in.
Got it.
Here we go. We're not going anywhere without our sword. We've had attempts on our life. Shall I leave my sword here with you?
You will be searched in a moment. Inside. You first. Weapons, please.
That's actually not there. Just... There you go. That's all I have for weapons.
Arms and legs, if you would. Does he find anything? Yes or no?
Just a pouch of about 20 silvers and his black shiny magic rock.
Very good. Obviously, we won't search you, my lord, but your sword, if you would.
Of course.
And the dagger.
Take good care of it.
in his chest when you come out.
Remember the plan.
Watch over it.
There was a plan. We had a plan.
Thank you.
Do wait one moment. The brothers will see you now. As you walk into the room, you can tell that the situation feels a bit tense. As you both show the according respect, you can already assume that the two must have been arguing, but their attention turns to you both fully.
Lord Erdhardt, Mr. Morgul.
Well, I suppose I'll start. When I first originally planned on this meeting, it was to talk about the recent victories that we had along the front lines, but I believe by now you've been made privy of those.
Partially, yes, information has filtered. But not in entirety. A debriefing would be appreciated.
Very well. Well, as you know, yesterday myself, the lieutenant, a small contingent of volunteers, and a small group of Redoubt men made our way to the front lines, where we attacked several different camps along the fronts. We managed to push our way all the way up to the 5th camp, which we also managed to destroy. However, the one they call Pasha, or
success. Yes.
apart from losing Woslim at the end, I would call it a resounding success, yes.
Yes, that bit of news troubled me. How did the lieutenant fall, exactly?
We fought our way to the final camp, we managed to take it over, and as we were setting it ablaze, an entire group of fully armed contingent men appeared with Pasha himself at the helm. We did our best to fend them off. Woslim himself entered a duel with Pasha, which he regrettably lost. Did what I could to get to him, but there was too many armored men.
Some of the robber baron's finest, no less.
Yes,
Understandable.
it seemed
a most hefty loss, but
it seemed to me they were there to cover the retreat of the main forces, buy them time. When he's available, I would mind speaking to the custody to explain what happened to him. I feel it's my duty as person in charge of the mission.
We'll see if he has time between his duties.
Mhm.
We'll send a runner and let you know if this is the case. In any case, you were correct. It was clear that you had the advantage and they had no intention of pushing you any further, so that is likely why they made every attempt to stop you at the camps.
The operation as a whole was successful, I would say.
Yes, I suppose. The loss of Woslim is a grave one, and honestly, had we not received the ambassador to the Imperium, we likely would have had an issue with the morale, but things appear to be looking up now. One way or another.
you had a reason for coming here.
Right, thank you.
I did. I won't take too much of your time, but I wish to introduce you to Vezran Morgul formally. He has certain ties that could be
We have been acquainted.
useful.
And I've met your cousin.
Yes, we've only briefly spoken,
He
my
has
lord.
ties that would be useful to us, and a potential plan to retake the Iron Camp, the Iron Mine.
The eyes for Mem don't look exactly the friendliest. They're not hostile, but his disposition seems morbidly neutral.
The iron mine or the quarry?
To retake the unmines.
Whichever.
Either.
Whichever you would deem more
This is
appropriate.
no small claim. What is your proposition?
The plan that I have is multifaceted. And if I'm able to pull it off, well, I would hope to be rewarded in turn. If you'd like, I can dive right into it.
Seeing as you are intending to lead this, and now we're speaking of rewards, by all means, relate to me your plan, Vesrin.
Our shop has been quite profitable, and in these hard times, I'd like to put some of that revenue to work in order to protect the province and protect the future of my own assets. The plan, the first phase, is to bankroll the purchase of mercenaries under your collective names, good barons, and use them to either retake the quarry or the iron mine. I then have ties that I believe can, and this either will happen prior to with your approval or after. I can reach out to them and
reach out to whom?
Apologies, one moment. I have ties in the Silver Lay area of Eshma Thalas. Within that area, there is a contingent, there's a miner house that specializes in the mining of gems and marble. The idea, lords, is to broker those ties that I have personally and bring them to you. Allow them to mine on your behalf, and in return, well, I'm sure that you are aware of the drow that stalk the night. It comes to my understanding from the buzz from Eshma Thalas that I hear that the elves have interest in dealing with this drow incursion, and I'm sure that the drow are no friend of yours either, considering people are disappearing in the night, and it's certainly not just the orcs. I personally am not invested in this entanglement of the drow and the elves. However, those who I have contacts with are. So the way that I see it is we can take out two of your problems at once. We can get Silver Lay men in to defend one of these key points, and the Thesalorian men to mine them. They give you the lion's share of the goods. We can go on.
What men you intend to fortify our quarry and our iron mine? I misheard you.
Well, the ties I have are with Silver Lay. They are interested in discovering what these drow are doing and putting a stop to it. Likely in exchange for that right to search the Sabine forest for these drow, they would...
Mr. Morgul, I already have one outstanding force in my country. I will absolutely not have a second.
Well, brother, surely you understand that making the entirety of our debt to one nation puts us more in their control. A diversification
and you
of
would
these
further us to a
assets might
second debt with another nation, brother. Is that what you will have me do?
Perhaps 2 lesser debts would be more beneficial than 1 large one.
A lesser debt.
Baron Amem, if I may.
I suppose.
It is no debt, but a trade. A diplomatic tie. They get the right to look into the Sabine, and you in turn get one of your strategic points of resources back. It is an equivalent exchange. And the robber baron would be fool to attack such a fortified point lest he draw the elves into the conflict. Apologies, Lord. Go ahead.
To the Sabine. The elves have ever so longly tried to delve into the Sabine without our say-so. And now he would have us so openly accepted. Yes, look into the Sabine. What exactly, with your connections, your friends, what are they looking for in the Sabine? Because it sounds to me it is not just to solve our mutual drown problem.
Brother, we should not be looking a gift horse in the mouth. If they're already intending to look into Sabine, we may as well do it on friendly terms.
They are trespassing, is what they would be doing.
All I'm saying is, currently, we need stone and we need iron. We can deal with the trespassing later, but for now, would it not make sense to have some sort of
So you do
help
not disagree that it is trespassing, so long as basically we benefit, that we forgo everything.
This is not forgoing everything, brother. This is
Why
us
can we not
picking our
look
battles.
to the Imperium for this? Why must we?
Because you have already said that their debt is too large. Why not spread it out with a clear boundary? This isn't...
This is a personal interest, brother.
I am capable of separating my personal and professional lives, brother. I am not so easily corrupted.
My barons.
Yes, Lord Erdhart.
Speak.
Personal feelings against the elves aside, strategically, if we can install these men into these mines, and we do it in the way that we plan to do this, i.e. the initial attack with the mercenaries, and then once they are removed, a garrison of elves is in there. Should the robber baron risk an attack on the elves, he'd be risking an attack with Eshma Thalas in total. Once they're there, they are free to mine, unless he wants to risk war, right?
I hope you understand by doing this what this makes us look like to the others. The Vapex, everyone else that look on us. How we grovel at the feet of now 2 great powers for help, seeing as we cannot stand on our own.
This is hardly a grovel, brother. This is a trade with set terms.
I would see it as a brokerage, personally.
Precisely.
It's one thing to stand in the field as we have done, but to show these potential enemies that we have allies and ties to people such as the Imperium and the elves themselves.
You have nothing
They'll
to
think
lose
twice.
in this matter.
Well,
you may
brother,
not see,
consider...
brother, but we have everything to lose by doing this.
We have everything to lose by placing everything under both these, our singular debt under the Imperium, and they have not even set a price yet. We are writing a blank check. How do you not see that at least some of this is going to be somewhat alleviated by something with set terms?
What about the civilians, brother? What do you think they will feel once they see their 2 absentee barons stand by as we allow not only 1, but now 2 to come and declare what is to be?
Absentee? This is hardly absentee. In fact, absentee, brother, would be us doing nothing while the forests are...
This gives more credence to the robber baron that we are unfit, both you and I.
The robber baron is hardly a problem anymore, thanks to
Hardly a
your...
problem.
Is it not your
A few
Imperium that is
victories
taking
does
up
not
the
place
front
us to be
lines?
conquerors, brother.
Conquerors? I thought that we both wanted the robber baron to be gone, but if you would rather negotiate, I would love to see how well that goes.
I would have him hanged, brother. That is what I would have him.
So then what makes me a conqueror? Explain how this wanting us both to take back what is ours makes me a conqueror, when
we
you
must
yourself...
do so by Radard men who serve the barons, not
You see the situation beginning to spiral in front of you. The
Your
brothers
Imperium is the one taking the
devolving
front
into
lines. We are no
arguments,
longer in this
forgetting
fight.
their
Have you not
audience.
heard?
Baron Amem, if I may.
This is precisely why we should. Speak.
If you have the control of the iron mines, even if it is with a brokerage with the elves, that gives you sole control of the iron coming out of this province, and I'm no lord, but I am a merchant, and I know that there is a national shortage of iron. For the Redards to finally control the iron would mean a plethora of income, money and supplies to hire more Redard men, and to pay off debts.
Our coffers do dwindle, my barons.
Vezran, I would
Brother.
like to recite something you shared with me quite some time ago. You told me, in confidence, that I should not trust the elves. What has changed since then and now? What do you see that I do not?
The elven houses of Eshma Thalas are much like the houses of Gradia. There are different houses with different agendas. I know that the agenda of the elves that were here
What is
were
your
a mystery.
agenda, Vezran Morgul?
My agenda is to make sure that my backyard does not catch on fire, my lord. And I will do everything in my power to do so. As I've told you from the beginning, my goal is to make sure that this place remains stable. I would like
You
to...
have connections to Eshma Thalas. Is that not your backyard?
I am an elf, but I hold no great loyalty in confidence to...
No great loyalty, but yet you can command men to come here.
No great loyalty to the houses that were here, my lord. But I do still come from Eshma Thalas, and I am still
House
an
in
elf.
Laman.
Yes, they are on the opposite side
Tell
of
me,
Eshma
Vezran,
Thalas.
what would you make of House in Laman? Because I have my own views, but I'd like to see from someone who knows perhaps far more than I do. What is House in Laman to you, Vezran Morgul?
To me, House...
As he says this, you see Kovaz's eyes shift to you, Myrindal, watching you closely.
To me, House in Laman is a... I'll say stoic house. They are loyal to the King Iandar of the Elves and to no others. Whatever their prerogative is in the interest of the king. But I digress.
Hear that, brother? Loyal to the king. The same diplomat that, I dare say, never left your side without a mere nod. Loyal
And I
to the
assume that
king.
your Imperium is without any of their own goals. Are you kidding me, brother?
The
you think that they are doing this of the goodness of their heart?
To continue.
I'm sure that they're loyal to our lord here.
Where is this diplomat now, brother? He has been gone for days, if not
I'm
weeks
talking
now.
about your Imperium right now, brother. We're not talking
my
about
my
the elves.
Imperium is
Lord Barons, if I may.
Who is throwing the first stone?
You will fail to see this and you will bring us all down.
You are nothing but a brute.
Speak some sense, foolish brother of mine.
The heavy door slams shut, a bit of dust falling from the ceiling.
Baron Kovaz.
Baron Kovaz will be with you in 1 moment. Stand by.
Well, this is going well.
This is going so good. I love this for us.
This is so sweet. I miss this.
Remember when we used
Didn't I try to kill you once, Thesalor? Gods.
Was that you, Mr. Guardsman number 3? Did you survive your stab wounds? Whoa!
Is that all done?
To see a Jedi mind trick.
It's funny that the same people tried to kill you playing as the guards in here.
Let's go. That's my boys.
I summon a mem in attack mode.
This is all canon. Where's my This is all canon. Where's my Imperial flintlock? I keep it in my back pocket at all times. It's one of my edges.
It's right here.
Ow, my fucking knee, dude. I don't know what I think I just Fortnited myself into a fucking arthritis knee.
Yeah. Oh no.
Ah,
too old for this shit, man.
So, for me to detonate the bomb that I have in my coat, what's the word again?
All you have to say.
C-plot.
C-plot. For Ashahari.
God, no.
For Aja.
Where's that pot of Grodian fire I got?
Veteran, no.
Yes. In my setting, we have suicide bombers. The drow.
This is so
This isn't your. This is okay.
3, 2, 1. Cards are up.
I apologize for my brother's brutish anger. It's hard for him to know a boon when he sees one.
I understand that he is.
I, for one.
Continue, my Baron.
I just wanted to say I, for one, am very excited for this possibility. After all, there is no reason for us to not be on good terms with our neighbors, and I'm sure that this will be mutually beneficial.
Yes, my Baron.
Tell me, how did you mean to get those men here?
I have contacts with Eshma Thalas. I will pull a few strings, and hopefully within a couple of days, hear back from them. If you'd like, my Baron, I can send a missive written as a formal request or whatever you believe is appropriate, and I can deliver it.
I have faith that you will put our province first, and I will sign off on this. I would like to meet with this representative, however, but you have my blessing.
That's the thing, Baron. If it all goes well, I would like to be the representative.
Interesting.
My requests for doing this, may I lay them out for you?
By all means.
If this is successful, in order to recuperate the loss spent on mercenaries, I would like a stipend, or perhaps the same deal that we worked out before, the opportunity to buy in large quantities the iron for our shop, the Quill and Blade. As well, I would like to be seated on the council as a diplomat, advisor, diplomat with the elves.
Council?
Yes, my Baron.
May I ask, what would qualify you to speak? I understand there's... Apologies. I understand that you may pull some strings, but to represent the elves in this council, you must have significant sway with them. May I ask for more details?
To represent the elves themselves, as in Eshma Thalas, I cannot speak to. But to represent the interests of House Silverlay, that area is my original place of birth. And my family are affluent, so I can see what I can do, and either they will send a diplomat, or they will allow me to be one.
Before I can grant such a large reward, I would have to see the outcome of this. But if everything goes well, I would not be adverse to it. I would, however, for my own sake of mind, be grateful if you were to produce something that would give you the blessing of the head of the house that you would be representing. Just a written note that says that you are, in fact, worth the diplomacy that you would be providing through them.
Very well, my lord. I will do so. And within a matter of a few days, I can hopefully provide that to you. In the meantime, I will begin mustering what is necessary in order to put together the force to take back the mines.
Wonderful. But to make it clear, the mines will be under the control of the Redads. House Silverlay, I believe you said, would be there as a show of mutual benefit. But at the end of the day, if we say that they must leave, then they will.
To that point, I have a suggestion, my lord, when things get to that point. There is an abandoned tower on the east side between here and Eshma Thalas. I believe it would be an advantageous staging point for the elves into the Sabine for their purposes, and not too far of a ride off from the iron mines, if I'm not mistaken.
That I cannot agree. That watchtower makes little sense, as it is right next to the Elven border. If a better location could be found, that would be ideal, as after all, that would, if anything, be our garrison to watch their border.
Fair enough, my baron. You know more of these things than I.
If a better location... Of course. If a better location could be found, and staffed with Redad men as well, of course, this could work perfectly. I see no reason that we cannot both benefit.
Very well, my baron. I am honored by your consideration.
The old Sordillo camp, I'm not sure if they're still operating from it, but if they've left, I'm not sure what their position is
still
right
remains.
now. Okay. There's plenty of strong points and camps that the robber baron have constructed along the way. We could probably find something.
I believe the iron mine itself is fortified.
Destroyed or half built.
At the very least, we can start there and work our way out, depending on what we find.
I can speak to some scouts.
Perhaps. First, if we could get the representative here and appoint you as their liaison, and we could work everything out from there, I'm sure that everything would fall into place quite nicely. Of course, first, we will have to see the result of this engagement that you would be funding.
As you say, my baron. Will not let you down.
Yes. I assume there's word? I see. Thank you so much for bringing all these to my attention, as well as this wonderful deal that you have begun to craft for us, Mr. Morgul. I'm afraid right now I am needed elsewhere, but I will always be receptive. You may send a missive at any time, and I will be sure to receive it.
Thank you again for your audience, Lord Kovas.
Of course.
Thank you, my
I
Baron.
serve my people. Thank you for all of the work that you have done in keeping our people safe, Lord Erdhart. It has not
The
gone
Lord's
unnoticed.
duty is to his people. Thank you, my Baron.
Well spoken. If you would please.
Thank you.
Need to do that. You can just have a stand-in for yourself.
No, God. Doesn't even work. Oh, hey.
Hello, I was
how'd it
expecting to
go?
be followed out. We can talk
Yeah,
details
it's one of
once
those
we're-
where we say, all right, let's go, and then no one follows you, so you're just kind of out here alone. Okay. Oh, there they are.
Was I...
Lord Erdhart fucking died in the hallway.
What a fucking bitch.
Well, we're gonna have to find another one.
Weak bones.
Little fucking...
Do you want to be a lord, Vestrin? Do you need knights?
I am a lord. Oops.
You are?
And as the sun...
Groveling to
Where'd you get this silk? Stolen, obviously.
I made a game to get this silk fair and square. Give me that back. RPK.
Rolling. Of a 12 minus 20, you accidentally found yourself pushed down the stairs.
But I'll take no damage.
I'm not involved.
Wait, no, no!
Become a paraplegic. So do we...
Or you wanna wait here? There's one weakness.
Getting pizza rolls.
Cleanliness.
Give him a swirly.
Probably dead, man.
I couldn't help but notice that throne in there seemed a bit fractured.
Oh, Malone.
Sorry, I tripped over
Actually,
the
it's
carpet.
solid in one piece.
It's okay.
Oh, my mistake.
But the dickheads in front of it are a bit.
Hey.
Shut up, Kovaz. You're not here.
If there is nothing else, my lord.
No, thank you.
Peasant
merchant. Have a good day.
Guy.
You
It's
too.
good that he showed you respect.
Guardsman. number
Hangers
3.
on.
I am eternal.
Get the bloody
One day
hell
your
out
life
of
will
here
run out.
already.
The only hangers on is... You know what?
Come
I'm
on,
not
do
going
it.
to finish it.
I dare you.
I'm not going to give you a reason to arrest me. Good day.
You're under arrest.
Fuck.
Can you stop fucking around with the royal guards, please? I've
They-
done very hard to get them to trust me.
Oh, we pal around like this sometimes. We're just a couple of clowns.
We can't help you. Legally, we cannot help you.
Legally, we didn't see anything.
Alright, guys, what do you think?
Interesting about it being filled with Redod men as well. I don't know where they're going to get the men to fill it, but it's good that Kovaz agreed to my terms anyway. Or it could be that I've embroiled myself in some kind of awful snare. We'll find out later.
Welcome to politics, I suppose.
Hmm.
It went about as well as I expected, in all honesty.
Indeed. I'll need to find my man and talk to them.
Do your thing.
Hmm.
Catch up with me if you need me.
I shall.
Good lad. Alright, you two.
Yes, my lord.
You want to talk to me, Marcus?
I can't go this fucking way, can I? Well, yes, I can. Hey, DM.
Yes.
I'd like to summon the lieutenant, or should I downtime that?
You can summon him.
Okay, I will do so.
Okay.
Puts up a turquoise banner, or hangs a turquoise colored flag, or inconspicuous turquoise piece of garment or something. You need something.
What do you got in terms of trinkets?
All kinds of things. By the way, out of character, you would see just a simple turquoise looking piece of cloth hanging out of his window right now. What kind of trinkets are you looking for? Typically, Olive deals in small trinkets. Are you looking for something useful or just a bauble?
Wondering. Anything that you found interesting? If you have anything.
I have a fairly nice lute. It's engraved with painted green leaves on it. It's quite nice, Elven design. I've got tea. Oh, Marco's got some leather gauntlet insets. He's got 4 of them.
Leather gauntlet inset? What are those?
I believe they're part of making leather gauntlets, Tan.
Ah.
Let's see. Oh, Marco's got some bronze ingots. That's about all we have for interesting things, but hopefully I'll fix that soon. I have an idea with our new hire, if I ever see her again.
I also have a question. Have either of you tried to convene with the people that we brought down there in order to divvy up everything properly?
Markle did with the money.
Yes, but the items. I didn't hear anything about it for people coming in.
I don't think so. I think it was already divvied up. You got whatever was in that box and those parts. Faye got the obvious. Markle got that little bauble that only he can use. I don't know about anything else.
Well, I know that I returned the coin to him, but I've also been carrying around a gemstone and an amulet.
I see. What kind of gemstone?
Amethyst.
May I see it? Did you get it appraised already?
He said it was 80 silvers.
I see. That is quite a gemstone indeed. Good day, Marin.
don't suppose you have any cotton.
I have 20 units.
When I take on 20, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting.
It'll cost you...
Not really.
4 silver and 40.
Understood.
Thank you.
How are things for both of you, by the way?
They were alright.
Mental gymnastics.
Mental gymnastics.
Mental gymnastics, what do you mean?
I sense.
Well, that... You... Yes, that'll be it.
Well, this fills me with determination.
You're welcome. So don't actually... only add 40 copper of that, please. Take out the 4 silver, just the 40 copper. We need to pre-buy that.
But yes, mental gymnastics.
Hmm.
You know the fact that I told you that I've been carrying around that amethyst and jade amulet for the past... since we got out?
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to figure out if I have it or not.
Ah,
I've been
you want to...
keeping 2 wallets on me, Vezerin.
You want to claim ownership over it.
I've been trying to figure out how much money I actually have and what equipment I have aside from the obvious.
This jade amulet, is it magical? No, I assume.
Not that I know of.
Hmm. Well, if you'd like, I can take these and sell them, and then we can try to split the money amongst everyone. Or... oh, the amethyst. This can be quite useful. I don't think we should sell this. What we should do with that, I think we should decide as a group.
That is what I was waiting for, because I brought that up with Markle as well, and he said he was going to convene everyone to figure out what we do with stuff like that. Either sell it, or try to use it. Unfortunately, all the ways that I could think to use that would require somebody very knowledgeable in something that I don't think either of us are capable of.
Like what?
How much exactly do you know about refined magic?
I know that I have the capability of charging an instrument. And I know that with the right
but doing anything beyond that.
process of runes, I could make something. Now, whether or not I can carve them directly into the runestone... Actually, I believe I could simply carve it in. Based on what I know. I have others I could test on first that are not as expensive.
Well... how about this? I'm going to lend you something for the night that you're able to compare with the runes and lines that you are aware of and see how similar they are. Because, quite frankly, and it's just my assumption, I think that what you can do is on the border of refined magic, but it is still soul.
Refined magic is nothing if not
more of a
wild or soul magic put into some sort of instrument form.
I'm not sure how much you have it under control, but I will give you something to compare it to. See if it's its own thing or if it's similar to what you're capable of. Either way, having a comparison point would be useful.
Alright, what are you leaving with me?
you have a place to keep it where it will not be seen or sensed?
Well, that depends on what it is.
You want to take a step into your basement?
Sure, that accursed place. Let's go.
You hear footsteps coming down the road, Myrindal.
Motherfucker.
Ah, my shop guard. Saying I need to have a brief meeting with my shop guard here. Then I'll be right back with you.
I can come back.
Sure. I'll try to find you.
Good day.
First time seeing a Warforged?
No, surprised you keep their company, to be honest, my lord.
He's one of the local workers around here. He does good work, mining, and to be honest, it's better to have something like that on your side than against you, wouldn't you say?
They'll never be on your side, my lord. It's a matter of time before they start to fall apart and attack everything in sight. We've seen it time and again. But it's not my place to question you.
Well, for now, you would agree it's at least strategically a good idea. But I can't fight it.
I would not, my lord, but it does not matter, I think.
Well, worry not.
As you say.
I have a task for you. I need you to get this to my uncle.
I assume it is something of importance.
Yes. I believe I have a way for him to see his interests done without without his opposition using his absence as an excuse to get their way with things. Please take this letter and make sure it gets straight to him. And give him my regards.
I assume this is also something that cannot be captured.
Right. And in fact, do you still have that flash powder, or would you like another one?
I still have it, my lord. I have not needed to use it, not yet.
Very good. Actually, would it be of any use if I translated that into a cipher?
Likely it would be safer, but I would argue if I was captured, I would have it destroyed anyway. The pouch, as I said, is incendiary. But if you wish to do so, so be it.
Just in case. There. I believe that should be all.
Shall I leave the others here in case you have need of them?
Do you believe you'll be safer on the road traveling alone or with them?
I am unsure. The border has gotten a bit more lively than usual, but I've been able to remain undetected thus far. I would state that numbers would help only if I was caught. If that's the case, well, we'd be fucked then anyway. Best I stay hidden, my lord.
Very well. I'll leave it to your expertise then, Lieutenant.
I shall not let you down, my lord. This I swear.
I know you won't.
Is there any other messages that you require to have passed, perhaps verbally, to anyone that may be at home?
Actually, I'm to understand my father is under house arrest as well, is he not?
Currently, they're in official residences in the capital, my lord.
Official residences?
House arrest.
Is that truly the case? Are they safe?
That is what I've been told. I would argue that if they've angered any of the older houses, safety is not guaranteed. Your uncle is a force to be reckoned with. I don't think they'll do anything rash while he is around.
Then it is best he stays around. Ensure that note gets to him.
It would cost me another day, but if my lord prefers it, I could see if I could find out any new information about his family. It is a risk, however. I will not lie to you. But if it bothers you so, I can try after I've delivered your message.
How long will it take you to get back without the delay?
Between here and your house, 3 days, traveling on foot, unseen. If I was to be risky and take a horse, probably a day and a half. But to go further, if everything goes well and undetected, 4.5 days.
No, we can't risk the delay.
Very well, my lord. And I shall see to this at once. I will make sure it crosses the border with all haste.
Very well. Perhaps once you're back, and if all's gone well, then we can look for more information.
At least we can watch his shop while he's not here.
As you wish.
Forgot he left it open.
Is it wise for me to leave out the back after coming in the front in case you're being watched?
Fair point.
I only wish...
I don't know if he left it...
I understand.
I'm sure I need not explain.
Oh, never mind. There he is.
Thank you, and I'll be sure to let you know if your shift changes. Shop guard.
Megavanen?
Megavanen? Any reason you're speaking Elvish today?
I do it with her. She knows Elvish better than common.
I see.
But I'm teaching her. That is why.
Well, I hope that's going well.
Anyways, yeah, it is. I'm showing her the basics of the alphabet so that way she can learn to read the book she has there she's interested in. Did you have anything for sale today, Vezran?
For sale? I'm assuming you mean raw goods?
Yes, sir.
Let me see. When was the last time I stocked?
I know you've been quite busy, so...
I have been.
Are you starting to feel better? You sound like you're feeling a little bit better. I know a lot has happened.
I'm finding my way. When's the last time that I did this?
It's always good to find your way once more.
Yes, I have 40 fiber. And what else are you looking for? Oh, 50 fiber, actually.
Another. Okay, 50 fiber. I know this might be tough, but do you have any raw food again? I'm running low on sanitizer.
-8 silver, by the way, chat, for the 40 fiber.
I know that's a tough one in war times.
Raw food, I've been stocking up tirelessly. I'll have 40 raw food plus... what's 4 times 4? 12? So 52. 52 raw food on top of 26.
4 times 4 is 16.
16, you're right. 56 plus 26. Thank you, Aegon. So 62 plus 20. So 82 raw food. I do need to donate some of this to,
sure.
minus another 8 silver for 40 wood, chat.
Just let me know what amount you're willing to sell.
Well, let's see. And please put that I bought 40 wood and 40 fiber, chat. And 56 food. Accounting, please put that on the sheet. That's backlog from episode 77 to now. Sorry, go on. Repeat.
Oh, what are you willing to sell out of the raw food?
How
Just
much?
Tell me what you're willing to sell.
Let's see. Probably best that I keep around 50 or so, just in case. So, how's 32?
That'll be fine. Okay, 32 food. What else would you have after that?
Let me get a running tab going here. So
Yeah,
that
so
food will
50
sell at
fiber
10
right now.
each, so 32, so that would be 3 silver 20 for the 32 food. Chat, write this down, please.
3 silver, 20 copper,
And
and then
the fibers will be a bit more expensive. Those will be... let's see, where did it go? Oh, sorry. Oh, that's fine. The fiber will be 22 a piece. Well, let's just do this. Not a surcharge to it. And that way it should just be cheaper. How about that? We'll do 20, so 50 fibers at 20 each. I believe that's 10 silvers. And then we'll just add another 40 copper on top of that for a surcharge. Basically 22 apiece. Right? No,
Okay,
that's
so-
cheaper than 22 apiece. But yes.
so the total will be 10 silver, 40 copper.
10 silver, 40 for the fiber, yes. For 50 fiber.
Yeah, okay, got that for 50 fiber. Then we got the food. What else do you have in stock?
I do have some... Oh, I have a ton of tallow.
Oh, I'll buy some of that. Yes, I can make oil.
Perfect. I
That's helpful
have
with the potion.
60 tallow right now.
I'll buy all of it. How much?
I believe tallow might be cheaper. So we'll do 6 silver 20 for the tallow.
6 silver, 20. Okay. Let me think. What else do we?
Do you need any wood right now?
Right now, you said all. Wood is always good to have. Yes.
Well, I've got some, but unless you have a specific purpose, I'm going to hold on to it for the battlements.
I would hold on to it right now. I got a plenty of charcoal already made, so I wouldn't need that for quite some time.
Well, I have some copper ore.
And
Oh, your
we've
iron
looked at-
ore. Did you ever pick that up?
Yes, you get it. Yes, it's already been picked up.
Good.
Yes. Do you have any more in, or can you get more in? Or?
If you would have asked me to do that, then yes, I would have it right now. So, is that... Well, I mean, I'm alright with... I haven't really had time to do back-end stuff, so I've been retrofitting. So if you
I know.
would have needed iron ore, then I will have it. How much did you need?
Let's see here. You can only get 5 at a time, right?
Correct. But I do have about 4 days worth of backlog.
Oh, 4 days worth, so that's 20 ore, right?
Yes.
How much would the 20 ore be?
20 iron ore at 40 copper a unit would be... Was that 8 silvers?
Yes.
Then let's call it 8 silver 20. You know what, we'll just call that 8 silver.
Oh. Very well. 8 silver there, and then let me check one last thing. I just want to make sure. Because I know people have been buying it up a lot, which is the flash powder. I've been trying to keep up with it, but I know it takes stone. That's the bad thing.
Take away the full 8 silver.
I don't think you're selling any stone.
We're not making any money. No, I've only got 15 left, and I'm saving it in case of something important.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Then let's see here. Let me total this up then. 10,
So
13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
we're not making any money from any of this except for the surcharges. So think about, we made 40 off of the fiber, 20 off of the food.
And
basically all the extra I'm saying on top. Yeah.
So it looks like it's 28 silver, 20 copper total.
Say again?
Is that what you get? 28 silver, 20 copper total. Is that what you get?
Let's see. I have 1980, but I'm not sure if that's wrong or not.
You got 10, 13 silver, then you got...
Oh,
6, 7,
so
9,
don't take
10,
the...
that's another 20, that's 20 silver.
I think the money is a little
silver.
fucky right now.
Wait, should be 29 silver, 20 I think.
Alright. Oh, yes, 2780,
Yeah,
29. Is it 2980?
I think it's 29.20, I think.
We'll go with 2920,
Yeah,
and then I'll work backwards to make sure. What am I selling you right now?
Okay, so 50 fiber for 10 silver, 40 copper.
Write these down, chat, separately.
32 food for 3 silver, 20 copper. 60 talos for 6 silver, 20 copper. 20 iron ore for 8 silver flat.
All right.
So let's
Let's
see.
see
That's
here.
18 silver. It's 18, 19, 21. 7, 28. Yeah, it's like 28.20 is what I'm looking at. 28.20.
All right, 2820. I believe you.
Here, I'm just going to make it. Can we just make it easy? I'll give you 29 silver for the lot.
Sounds good.
All right. And that's what.
All right, so take the pre-this amount of money,
One
and then
fat
we'll just work from that.
coin purse coming right up for Vezran.
Perfect. My leg's hurting, so I'm just gonna have your order right here off the ground. Fuck.
You can just say it was You can just say
It was delivered.
It will be delivered. It will be delivered by one of your guys. You have a guy.
I have a guy for that. Yes.
Yes. Well, you just showed me you had shopkeepers that were. I mean, your shop hands.
Yes,
so-
yes. Speaking of, I need to speak to him again. So what was the pre-Fey amount of money? We'll just take that,
Mm.
and then take the 29 silvers, and then I'll
Vezran,
subtract
that
it.
will help out a great deal. I'll get all that processed this
Hmm.
overnight with Oshan.
Thank you. So yeah,
So it can be prepared. Oh. Yes, and then we'll need to go talk to Kyler because he can finally process a lot of ore. A lot of ore.
All
Don't
right,
worry,
so
I'm gonna shove it down his throat.
do you remember, chat? So we sold.
I don't know. I'm still waiting for my stamina potion back from Markle because he took it with him.
So, it's 3 gold, 2 silver, 47 before the order, and then we sold all of the fiber
so
for.
if you see your brother or your cousin, excuse me, tell him I need that stamina potion.
So we have 29
so I can
gold.
give it to Lord
Okay.
Earnhardt when he's back
So add the
from
29 silver to the
that
total right
embassy
now,
thing.
and then I'm gonna give you some guys some numbers to subtract.
If he needs something, I can deliver it.
Well, we need his cousin. His cousin has the stamina potion. I gave it
All
to
right,
him
so
just in case if he needed it.
3 gold, 2
for
silver,
the
47
excursion
plus
of
29 is 3 gold,
Where would Mr. Markle be?
31,
I have no idea.
27, and then we take away.
Oh, God. Please no.
Take away 10 from that.
I killed him.
So what's going on in the lounge? What did I miss?
We're
Take
doing some
away-
business. You'll see there's a hefty corn purse beside Vezran.
A
Doing
corn
business.
purse? Oh, wow.
Oh
All
God,
right.
no! Don't take away anything yet.
Whole lot of corn.
Oh God, it got so fucked.
No, it's fine.
I'll just delete my
Fine,
stock and then.
So I'm guessing
I'm just gonna have to
all
review this
the
at some point.
Imperials have already left.
Yeah, there was a big number of them.
They went to the front line, yes.
Yes. Let us hope the Major and his men will finally take it back.
I gave you 60 of those.
Yes. 50
Goodness.
fiber, 32 food, 60 tallows, 20 iron.
Be good to have on.
Right, the iron. That'll need to be taken out as well. Very well.
You finished it today, right?
Yeah.
Can you just clip this, chat? What I just sold her?
The
It should be.
wool.
Yeah, and then put that into the FT channel, please. It's not remembering to do my accounting. I just don't have the time right now, man. This Santa set manager job is fucking killing me.
Yeah, where's that going to be at? Later on, you can inform me.
Thank you, Gio. Thank you, Ray.
After your business, I'll walk you around.
Oh, you want to finish talking?
Wonderful.
You
I
done
would like
balancing
that.
your books?
I am.
I'm just updating my ledger of what I just got put into my storage.
Feel free to enjoy our lounge. I'm going to go talk to Tang.
Okay. Thank you, Vezran, again. I appreciate it.
What's another L?
Lazy lounge.
The lazy lounge.
Here we are at this accursed space once more.
You know, I figured that I would at least ask if Richard wasn't here.
Shall I ask God?
No, I don't. Do you need to?
I
Is
don't
that
think
something
so.
that you should worry about? Okay, because if it was, I never would have asked you to come down here, and I would have just asked you to go inside of your building.
I'm pretty sure this is
Anyways.
alright as long as what do you have to show me?
You will see him reach inside of his lantern and take something off of the upper roof. You will see a glowing crystal with strange markings in it. Here.
Now should I call a god?
Yes.
Right. You know which god?
Brunswick or Kimchi? One of the two.
Hey DM, Bruns or
Basically
Kimchi?
just ask him about
Drop down.
it. Specifically, that I just gave you is a Warforged repair crystal.
I've been given a Warforged repair crystal
I
by
studied one
Tang
myself
to
before.
study. Tang, what is your goal with giving this to me? You're trying to see if I can replicate it?
My goal at the end is to see if we're capable of replicating them.
I
if
see.
it's something that we can even manage.
end goal of seeing if
But
we can replicate it. He just wants me
I
to look
wanted
at
to
it
give
right
it
now.
to you so you're at least able to
Replicate it.
physically
Interesting.
or
One moment.
energetically, I don't fucking know, figure out if it's anything like the magic that you've dealt with, or if
Right.
we need a separate specialist.
Hopefully that got translated right.
Yes.
Vezerin has one of the Warforged repair crystals, and Tang wants him to see if he can replicate it.
For the beginning stages is just to see if we recognize it as anything that we have come across before, if it's in Mirren's repertoire,
Keeping that one
and then
under
seeing
wraps
what we
in
can
case
do.
I was ever taken off guard.
This is refined magic. You would notice that this is easily a very finite source, and likely a machine that has some sort of arcane about it would have to be used to replicate this.
Got it. So nothing that we can do with it.
No. It is a super finite resource for a super powerful character.
Got it. Cool. It looks like whatever made this was some sort of machine, something that I don't have access to. The way that it's made, it's just too fine, too intricate, too perfect to be done by hand. And whatever arcane instrument was used to make this, I do not have. Something tells me that this is a very finite resource.
Great. Well, all the more reason to keep them under wraps then. I was trying to see if just by seeing it, sensing it, whatever you're able to do, you might be able to figure out some way to make a facsimile or something similar.
It's certainly refined magic, and maybe I could make... Well, so what does it do exactly? It just suddenly repairs you, yes?
It's essentially a... How do I explain this? The way that I'm able to utilize them, whenever they come into contact with my lantern, the flame that comes from it, the energy is dispersed and goes throughout the star metal inside of my body, saturates it. Then I superheat it. Then my body returns to its original shape, all of the damage being mended. A property of star metal, or eclurium, is that when saturated with particular energies and heated, it returns to its original shape, with no damage, as long as it's not severed or destroyed entirely.
Well, certainly not its original shape, otherwise you'd just be an ingot. There must be some process that sets the material.
There's a specific forging technique for star metal. I've seen something similar. But any specifics beyond that is out of my purview.
I see.
I'm made of this stuff. I don't understand it at a molecular level.
Fair enough. Well, Tang, I can see what I can do. If it superheats, it means it's some sort of... Whatever it is something rare enough that it interacts with star metal. I likely can't find any of the raw material.
I do the heating.
Well, do you know what this is made of, then?
This is made out of a raw gemstone. The symbols and whatever it is what I was attempting to decode. To my knowledge, there's a couple of steps that go into making that. First, you need the raw resources, a pure, unblemished gemstone, for one. Much like the amethyst that we have access to. The second is somehow inscribing it or making it into something more refined, giving it a conduit to filter the energy through. And the third one is the energy itself.
Right. The first and third thing I'm confident
these
in.
gemstones make up the nervous system of the body.
But yes.
Besides,
I've never seen such small, intricate, detailed work before, especially when it comes to runes. Oh, I see.
These crystals make up a warforged nervous system, sending signals throughout the main body. The last time that I dealt with Strider, his were damaged, cracked in areas. I was attempting to mend the ones that were closest related to his head and memory, to see if he would be able to more cognizantly talk, give me more information. All it did in doing was increase his reaction time, his speed.
Oh. When did you do this?
I did this a while ago, about more than a month, before the war started in earnest.
Very well.
And another thing that I should warn you about. When dealing with these, there is a chance that they cause negative side effects if mishandled. If they are broken or done so in a way that's bad, it's capable of causing severe burns, and the area around an individual becomes toxic.
Like down below.
Partly. More or less, just, it is a very bad thing if they are mishandled. I would assume something that happened below had something to do with the process that is used in making it, or us, as it were. But that's supposition, and I'm not going to bore you with that. You seem to have a lot on your plate already.
Speaking of, need to go make my donation.
Right, hold on.
I love that. Chuzgob, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you.
I'm outie.
Goodbye. Should we fill the Underdark with molten metal? Like a fucking anthill? That'll teach those fucking drow.
Quite frankly, I think we need more meetings of the minds. I have a lot of notes.
I agree.
Around that number.
What? What's this about 100 men?
Yuck.
That's no way to treat Tang.
Have you seen
Venora?
Have you seen Venora?
She was just here
Or Marcus
10 minutes
or
ago.
whatever it is.
With Marcus, actually.
Do you know where she went?
No. That's full of oil.
I can probably take a guess.
It's a good shit.
Dumbass. Wait, give me that. Give me that shit.
No.
Give me that shit.
No, Tang, you'll get addicted. Well, that was 20 silver worth of fine lamp oil.
What a shame.
Rope. Yes, thank you. You kept me going for the next 30 years.
Oof.
You okay then?
I'll write an IOU.
Spicy.
Why is it spicy?
Damn it! We have the same brain.
So, what's the update?
With?
Well, I heard you talking about men. Have things moved on the front line?
Just...
Have you found someone? Mom, my knee! That's my knee!
No, I was just lamenting to Lorelei about the fact that the Imperials have basically taken to the front and the Redots have pulled back. We only have around 100 men left, so I understand it, but it's still frustrating.
Very well. Well, I think...
Our only hope is they don't kill too many robber baron men, because they are still part of the Redots, and once we get them back in the
we'll
fold...
have to see.
I had an idea when Ziegler came in, and he said it would be so foolish for anyone, especially the robber baron, to attack, to try and blow up and sabotage a ship like that. It would only give the Imperials full license to come here in force. And it got me to thinking.
Yeah, it's a little weird, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm
But then
not
again,
a
who would?
politician or whatever, but it seemed odd even to me. Because what does he really have to gain from getting their ire?
Well, if he thought he was going to lose Ladia, or at least losing her as a bargaining chip, he would strike preemptively to try and cripple, but I don't think he was thinking that, so I don't know.
It also happened entirely too fast for him to really, truly be responsible. The day that we get Laudia back, it explodes, or, well, it was the day before we got her back.
It was beforehand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So...
Scott.
Just doesn't add up.
No, it's fucking weird.
Well, I, for one, need my shop assistant. I don't know where she went off to. But, as for that meeting we had, I've set things into motion. We should hear back in 3 days.
Good. Good.
So, whose slave is she exactly?
Noses.
Ah. And she bathes?
I think.
She what?
Never mind, it's not important. Arco, that's not safe. You shouldn't be up there.
Actually, it's weird. I don't know why she's looking for a ladder.
That's... Hello? That's so fucking...
I'll just give you a gag on you. You don't have a gag on?
A gag.
Okay, doesn't have a gag on.
I see. That explains it. What?
She said help me, obviously.
I don't speak.
Is she like a cat stuck in a tree? She can't
How's
get
your
down
leg,
now.
Arco?
I'm just stuck.
My leg.
Oh. She's getting better at mimicking speech.
Yeah.
It's a little disconcerting.
Herod's cock. Small cock.
What? Is that the line you learned from Torty? Is that the full line? Because I heard that she taught you I grabbed his cock. What is she grabbing Harry's cock for? Hopefully to twist it off.
Not a fan of Harry.
Something rubs me the wrong way about him.
This is a small cock.
It's to be determined.
Herod's pussy.
What even is that word? We'll see you later.
Goodbye. Help me, my leg! That fucking that fucking gets me, dude. Oh my god, that's so funny. Where did Olive run off to?
Your colors changed for a second. And all I heard is
Actually,
hello.
welcome. Did you find Venora?
So I really want to work out this plan. I just want a more concrete idea with what to do with Olive. I want to give her money, but I don't want it to seem like, because so many of like Myrin's charitable actions somehow come off the wrong way. I don't want it to seem like, oh hey, I'm so nice. Here's a bunch of money. Now make more money for me. But I want to give her something to do, and I want more money. But I also want her to benefit from it. Morgan Mart jewelry. Well, so she's got an eye for crafted goods. So I know what it is. Okay. As part of her experience in learning how to appraise finer goods and figure all that stuff out, I'm going to give her the stipend, and she can go to she can go to Homeboy and actually buy stuff. She can go to, what's his fucking name? This fucking dude. This motherfucking dude. I can't remember his name. Wainwright, yes. She can go to Wainwright or other craftsmen, and she can do business on our behalf. No, she's paid. She gets to keep a... I'll say she gets to keep a portion of the profits, you know? If she's making us money, she can keep a certain amount. So if we make her 20 silver... If we give her 20 silver stipend...
Join us. Stop wandering all alone.
Yeah, everyone's here. Come on, get here.
What? Oh, sure.
There we go.
Yeah.
No one's gonna believe her. It's like the boy that cried wolf.
So is everyone else out working for the Redogs right now?
That'll be 5 silver.
I guess so. Look, I haven't seen anyone else in town.
Just whatever's on.
Like, in this edition, would you be able to, like, I don't know, like, stamp a message on it, or like some letters? Yeah, I could do that.
Just...
Great, that's the word I'm looking for.
I don't know, ale and a stew or whatever. It doesn't really matter to me.
I don't know 100% yet.
Okay.
I just thought of it because it's the first time that I could sit down.
Do you guys like the small touch that he doesn't like food and like to try new food anymore?
Having a good day so far, I hope.
I'm a special tool.
I've been having a day.
Yes,
Hopefully a successful and fruitful one.
That's a mood.
A what?
Fingers crossed for you.
A gagon
Hmm.
to help engrave.
Let's hope. What about yourself?
Pretty good. All in all, excluding the mob from this morning, pretty good day.
Good.
You know what it is?
What did he say? I have my ears turned a certain way.
That's how he ended up working here. I love that.
A bodyguard
you
was...
can turn your ears to signal better.
Yeah.
I got these nuts.
Well,
motherfucker.
I'm sorry that
No
I've
price.
costed Gubon money, but I can't really apologize for
fucking day
my actions.
trying to get that to work. Marcus goes, I wonder what that is. I must have misheard. I couldn't possibly. And I'm like, you fucking asshole.
Congratulations, you taught Akka a new word.
Kill them
Akka,
all.
tell them what you've learned.
I can't wait to win FT. It's gonna be so crazy.
Okay. Murder everyone.
I'll give you a silver.
I order you to ask me what gag on this.
I'll give you 1 silver for that.
Murder everyone.
Yes, my lord.
What's gag on?
It's either yes, my lord, or murder everyone.
No.
Well,
I forgot you were
you
there.
don't use noble standing to make the punchline of your jokes.
the punchline
That
of
is
the
the
joke.
lowest.
The punchline of the joke is that you're not a noble, and therefore have no right to refuse.
That's quite noble of you.
How do you know Tang's not a noble?
I mean, just look at the way he lays down. He lays down like a peasant.
I mean, that is quite noble of you. So.
Okay.
That's fair. Like, Shriek is like kind of lounging back. The leg is a lot more elegant.
What, so you're telling me that this isn't noble, but if I did this?
Tang, I didn't know you were a noble.
I didn't see you there.
Oh, good heavens!
Yes.
Yes.
Excuse me?
That wasn't what I was
It's
intending.
giving noble.
Slay.
Need a screwdriver.
What? Yes, I have a face.
Oh my
I-
god.
Too hoity-toity.
Man has
Hoity
face?
toity toity.
Oh, right, she's never seen my face before.
Yeah, I've only just seen it for the first time today.
I think she's trying to get your helmet. Unless you just closed it.
She's...
Is she saying she doesn't like your face?
Probably.
Thank God. I'm so
My face is literally featureless.
This man is a warforged, so luckily the paralytics don't fucking get to him.
Without substance.
Shallow fuck.
I was gonna
What's
say
that say
something
about
fucking
Val
evil.
then?
I was gonna say something fucking evil then.
Okay. Better. Also, I was gonna tattle on him.
Listen, I just spent like 20 some silver on you.
Oh, okay, that's fair. You can buy his love.
You done eating yet?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Want to get away from us that bad?
No, I just want to get something done. I want to feel productive.
Imagine being.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna make limbs.
Fucking
Limbs.
piss, baby.
You're looking for some extra ones?
I'm so fucking tired. I was like, oh, I have to walk around this pillar because my cord will get stuck.
Yeah, fuck you and that pillow.
Amazing.
Have fun making extra limbs. Don't do
They're not for me.
Have fun being nerds.
What the fuck, dude?
Nerds.
That's not a really nerdy thing. Making limbs? That's kind of scary, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm taking the piss.
It sounds kind of like necromancy. Let's just make
Yeah.
Kinda.
stick them onto somebody.
What if somebody needs a hand? You just throw them
I don't have my desk to slam my head on. Fuck.
New Bezra, do you guys have any hands in your shop currently?
Not anymore.
No, you used to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys had the metal one for a while. I was very concerned for a moment.
Oh, yes, the metal one.
Don't say it like that, though.
I don't know why my brain just went fingerless.
What a miss.
I don't know, it's the equivalent of like, you can't ask why, but I need a human skull. And it would be Vezra and Marco would turn around and be like, you can't ask why either. 7 of them.
Yeah. Oh, that would be bad, but totally believable.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tang and Kyler went to go make limbs together. I don't know if that's like a euphemism for making a baby or if they're doing some like necromancy shit. Whatever.
I think I have no idea what they're trying to do.
No. You want to make some extra limbs.
No, not quite.
What the fuck? What the absolute hell are you talking about?
I think she's trying to figure out the way to, make impreg like canon for thing. I'm concerned.
Welcome to not a sub to 10 people. This is what happens.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I feel like we.
This is ours.
I feel like we need a couple more drinks for this conversation.
r/naughty.
Naughty Nodus.
Oh god. Oh, sliding all the way snow.
Stop.
Oh no.
I hope my beer's doing okay, chat. God, I miss my
So
beer.
you got any more plans for today?
Put the big one out of the way.
Go on.
So, for the rest of the night, no plans really.
Nice. Cool. These are usually pretty good if you don't have plans. 'Cause then you can't ruin them, you know?
What, me specifically?
It just feels weird.
No, not you specifically. I'm just like talking me, you know? Mess up our plans a lot. Not so much a lot, but like I feel like...
Work out who took a shot at who.
I don't envy you.
What?
This sucks. Not having anything to do.
Oh, just sitting around the town? Yeah. Welcome to like 70 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Let's see. Could go for a boat ride.
That would be fun. So, I don't
would be
know
fun.
how they would feel about that. I mean, I think we're picking through for loot and scavenge.
If we just talk to Ray, we can borrow his boat, and then if we just go away from all of that mess, then, we should be fine.
Where would you even go? Would you just go around?
Along the coast. Go for a boat ride. We could go fishing. We could have a fishing adventure together. We could do it.
Fuck it, let's go fishing.
Sounds really nice.
Let's go fishing. Sure, all right.
Fishing trip?
Let me pray to God real quick.
Fit in a boat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Also-
8. I think total.
Myrindal was it?
I don't think I've actually.
No, it's Vesron.
Davos.
Myrindal, who's that?
Shut the fuck up. Veteran was it?
Let me pray.
Davos.
Well met, Davos.
Myrindal, that sounds like an
I've been looking after this one in the tavern all day.
Who would manage to call that?
Had a group of unsavory people come around.
I heard. They didn't cause Gobam too much trouble, did they?
Not at all. Nah. Only took a show of, silver to get them to back off.
So you paid them off. Should have paid them off with your sword.
Yes, exactly.
I need to tell them something.
Ready going fishing trip?
Benora!
Have we got a fishing trip boat?
Well, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Sir Kyler has been looking for the two of you. He's around town somewhere with Tang.
Oh. Oh, okay, very well.
He's probably at a house then, if anything.
I'm going
Alright,
fishing.
Let's go look for him.
Take care.
Yeah,
Going
we're going
fishing?
Yeah, we're all going fishing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
See
fishing
ya.
with him. Good luck.
It would actually be good to get food for the town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mind
if
if I
we're
tag along?
successful.
Sure,
We
Laura.
can fit up to 8 people. So fucking whoever fits.
Kyler is.
Sharik. Or yeah, Kyler.
Benora, I'm gonna go fishing.
Okay, good luck. I'll be here in town.
Good luck with fishing.
I'll be sticking with
You
Marcus.
gonna shoot them out of the water by any chance with that bow?
If we press the button,
That'd be funny. That'd work.
Don't run into
Fuck
any
am I want to
Leviathans.
come?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to bring her
Fucking
along.
motherfucker.
Hey, nothing else is gonna happen for the rest of
Aka,
today.
we're going
Y'all are good.
fishing. In case you want to swim by. Yeah, fish.
There's sharks in the water.
Kyler, we're going fishing. See you around.
Be
Have
careful.
fun.
I tried telling them
Yeah.
not to go in the water. Man, I love fishing. Okay, so
We're not going to be careful. Fuck you.
Why are you so rebellious for no fucking reason, dude?
Especially to a lord.
Yeah, that's not a lord. He can have you on.
You should. Yes, you should go apologize to the Lord before he calls for your head.
I'll give the Lord a hit.
Listen,
Of course you would.
Wait a minute.
Well, you should probably listen to him. I've known a lot of other lords that
Okay,
spoke
I'm
for a
writing
lot
another note.
I literally paid him double for a shot. You should be
Still your boat. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
I write
did you
this
say
note
you're
all the
writing a
time.
note?
Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So. Oh.
You won't.
Did you say you're writing a note? Wait.
I'm writing a note. Yeah. Went to
Wait,
fishing. Chat roll a d20. I want to see how fucked spelling this is.
Yeah.
Something wrong with him?
Spelled incorrectly, but the point gets across.
Yes, but no.
There we go.
I just can't really read it, no.
Yep,
So
no.
now we're done.
This is my note. He
It just
knows
concerns me
I
because-
fucking proofread. I know stuff. I'm good. Good.
Uh-huh.
Everybody.
okay.
I'd like to
I
sit in the
believe you.
backmost seat, please. I'll be the rudder man.
All right.
I just don't.
Sing me a song, you're the rudder man. Sing me a song.
I don't even know what I said.
Man overboard.
This is how I hear it.
There we go. Okay,
You're being
Aka,
told
if
that
you
in real
want to
life,
come
too.
with, we technically can't invite you, but we can't stop you from joining. Trouble? You get in trouble? Okay. Then we'll see you later, okay? Okay, bye.
Hey.
Alright, we got all our folks, alright. Let's go that little. Oh god, are we able to turn around here?
We can make this 10. We can make
Come
this
on,
10.
other man, you
We
can
can make
do
this
it.
10.
You're an expert on.
Come on.
Windcatcher, come on.
You can do
I know you can do
it.
this.
Come on, Evan.
Don't worry, once we catch the wind, it'll all sort itself out.
Woo! Perfect. Alright, so we have to stick to around where like Sawtooth is or a little further that way, you know? Not that over there. That'd be bad.
Yeah, not going towards the
Go
edge,
this way?
Thanks. That would be much appreciated.
Yeah, go. No,
This
go.
way?
Go forth. Go forth.
Motherfucker.
Wait,
Motherfucker.
we go treasure diving?
Let's be killed as looters.
We'd get into so
That'd be
much
so great. What a great
That'd be
end.
so much trouble.
It's like
Come on,
I
just
found a
imagine
human
it.
arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go around to where the pavilion would be. That'll
Sure.
have fish and stuff there still, because right around here, this
Oh,
whole open
boat.
area kind of got the sawtooth.
Sawtooth's still here, isn't
This
it?
whole
Be
area
careful
would
when you're
be
sitting
bad.
there. Don't want you to fall in love.
Careful.
What are half of us supposed to do with salt?
Really catching the wind now.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Honestly, I heard this really weird story of someone fishing with a bow and arrow, just tying a rope to the end of it and just kind of reeling it in.
I mean, yeah, it works. It's like a tiny spear or a harpoon.
Yeah, right.
As long as you got a wide base.
I think that's a.
I think we're getting close now.
Yeah, I think that's pretty.
Wow.
Yeah, it's coral that is outside the water, which is weird.
It really
Nah, who cares?
You put one in the rivulet pond. Oh, I see.
Here.
Should we raise the sails a bit?
Oh, have you been back down to the fun place yet?
Yeah.
I spent 5 nights at the fun place.
Where's the fun place, huh?
The place we went with Barth.
Oh. Yeah. Been there a little bit. So if we want some good pickings, we want to go a little bit starboard.
All right.
Yeah. That's where all of the reefs seems to be.
Watch your heads as we turn here.
Yeah, watch the boom.
Find out why they call it a boom.
Yeah. All right.
William ships go boom.
They're a different kind of boom.
Actually,
I guess
they should
I better
technically-
start tying this rope.
Doesn't have the same type of boom. That'd be an all you boom.
Technically.
You would have to pull on the ropes and actually bend it up and around to the side.
Wait, do I tie it at the end of the? No, wait,
Yeah.
No, your tail, you tie the rope to, and then you can just like, doop, like a sewing needle.
I guess.
All right, let's see. So if you want to try that, there's also a net that's tucked right there. Yeah. Let's fish.
All right.
Wait, so if I get on my seat, will I be able to stand on this? Tony says, oh.
Yeah, I've just done it.
If somebody gets out of the driver's seat and make sure we don't move, it'd probably be best.
There.
I guess I try this, I suppose.
Yeah, give it a go. Try to get some fishies. There's gonna be a lot that are deep down, so you have to actually aim way lower than where they are, because the water don't look right.
Okay.
Yeah, the water lies where things are.
I think I missed that one.
Oh. Yeah, I went pretty wide. You have to aim way more low.
Nothing.
Oh no, I have the power to grab the boat right now. I don't like that.
Okay, did that work?
I think you're gonna have to try for a little while. Yeah. Did you want to throw in that?
Sure, sure, why not?
So, what you have to do is make sure, you grab the whole end side, and you notice this big fat part is the center. And what you do is you spiral it out and let it sink. And then you pull the rope to pull it in. Okay. Oh, okay, that was a pretty good toss. Okay, let it sink, let it sink.
Okay, come on. Oh, this is a little heavy.
Chat, roll a d20. That was a 5.
I feel like I've just lost my phone.
Okay.
I got a crab. It's not a
You
big
got
crab.
Oh, it fell out.
You got crabs.
Oh.
Shall I try again?
Well,
didn't get this
you
really
got the
old
technique though. You try it again. What? You go so grab all the ends and then go. Whoosh. Yeah. Yeah, just like that.
At least you didn't get a boot.
Ooh, okay. A little sideways there, but that'll fix in the
Wish me
water.
luck.
You'll be okay. Oh, there you go.
He said he thinks he lost his spear down there.
Oh no, that's kind of deep.
That's not good for a
Alright.
bodyguard.
Arrow and pull man.
Yeah.
Should I try pulling it up now?
Yeah, at least you didn't get a boot, because that's what I got.
Let's see. Okay. Oh shit!
Wait, you
Natural
could've done the
20.
other one, Marla.
I think I got a rock or something. It's really heavy.
Here. Oh wow, it is heavy. That shit. Oh, there's this. Grab and pull it and.
Oh wait, I think
Oh, whoa.
Oh god, they're flopping everywhere. Oh.
That's a really big fish. Yeah, there.
Okay.
Good catch though. Here, let's bring it down here. Okay. Well, that's a big one. What's that? Is that a mackerel? I don't know. No, that's a marlin. No, marlins have the big nose. It's a fish. Congratulations.
Oh, wonderful.
How are we doing?
Oh,
We've got a fish.
good job. I think this is tuna. A very small one, but it's a tuna.
Tunas are really big, actually. Unless that's a baby. You might have got a baby.
Oh. I don't want to eat the baby.
We'll throw it
Oh
back.
god, you
Unless
just
you killed it.
though. Huh. Well, what we could do is bait fish. What you do, you hold it, and you hold your arm in there, and then a big fish will eventually bite your arm, and then you pull it up. As long as it's not a shark, the plan works great. Fish don't have teeth. Sharks do. Fish don't.
What?
Most.
Most?
Yeah. Most don't. Some do. Some have really big buck teeth, so they can swim into coral and bite onto coral. So if you try to grab and pull them, it doesn't work because they're latched on.
So, but what if...
He's giving you a fish.
Oh.
The fish with teeth that aren't sharks are very small. Bigger fish don't need teeth because they swallow everything whole. So they just go wow, and then just swallow your whole arm, and then you just pull up your arm and slap them on deck.
Am I still safe for the
I
moment?
see. Huh.
Oh god, I almost died right there. I'm okay.
I'm good here.
You don't like? Here we
Am I
go.
still safe for the moment?
Actually, what if I use this as a sort of impromptu?
I don't see any sharks. You should be fine.
Okay, what if I use this as an impromptu fishing rod? Just put the bait fish on, just drop it in.
That's not gonna that's not going to give you any leverage. That's what you need for a fishing rod is leverage. That's why you say your arm.
Okay, I guess I better pull it back up then.
We're going noodling in the ocean, boys.
Yeah, because if they grab that, they're just gonna run off with it, and then that'd be bad.
How many rabbits? How much horsepower can I suck out of this fish to feed my
Maybe this time.
my gem?
Just this time.
I believe in you. Do it. Chat roll a d20. Oh fuck, another 20. Nice.
I mean, got something.
Oh.
Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, this one was really feisty. Use a little help here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Here, leverage.
Oh, this is really heavy.
Suppose I should
Go on
live
there
this
and
up while it
tackle Bring it to
lasts.
us.
After I saw
mean,
that
no, just come back on the
Standing here, sitting here, pretending it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, smack that shit out of the fish. Stun it.
At least-
Smack it. Give it one of your punches. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Lyra, I need a roll.
Okay, chat roll a d20.
At least it's something.
Basically, if I stab you.
Something worth fighting for.
Oh, it's 13. You're fine. Don't fucking stab her, son of a bitch.
Okay, I got the fish. Oh.
Okay, good.
This is a big one.
Another big
Get
fish.
back
See, that
in.
might be a
No, get
tuna.
back in.
It's still a small tuna, but it could be a tuna. Or wait, no, I think that's a mahi. I would say normally a mahi, but I mean it's pretty small.
Fuck.
I
And I heard you were planning on leaving me.
What? Why would I be leaving you? A shit? Aaron, do you need help? There you are. Okay.
Well, are we ready to go back with our haul?
Done, get out of here.
Yeah. Let's get back before the fish throw any more of fight or barracois come around. Yeah.
That's.
Also, Hoppers has passed out this entire time.
Yeah, he's just vibing.
Relaxing.
All right.
That's fine.
Let's head back.
Hey, why would you ever suspect something and leave you? That's preposterous.
Sorry, what got imposter?
I kind of feel a little silly making fun of the
What?
making fun of him for fishing with a bow and
Yeah.
arrow.
Oh, I was just asking you, like, why did you think that we're gonna leave you?
Water. At least he didn't jump into
seemed
the
so
water
silly
with a
at
sword.
first, but surprised how effective it was.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
especially if they're close to the surface. You can do pretty much anything to get the fish. They're all pretty stupid, you know.
Same.
Huh? Hopper,
Yo,
you
shit,
good?
this is dried out. But yeah, this is pretty fun.
Well, I guess this means you get to rip down your nose now as well.
It's relaxing.
You're just enjoying the sway of the boat while you take your nap.
It's a nice little. It's like being rocked to sleep. It's nice.
Isn't it though?
I mean, I
It's
guess,
really nice.
I guess that means you get to rip your note down now as well, Torty.
Oh no, I shoved it under the door so he knows that I did take it. So, no takesy backsies.
This isn't where I parked my ship.
Exactly.
Well,
It's the second time I took his
ship.
ship out for today, so you know, maybe he'll be like, "Why don't you just buy it from me?" And I can be like, "Finally, a boat for sale!" And then I can say no takesy backsies for that, and then I get my own boat.
We
Is
should
this your
sabotage it so
scheme?
he
Is
gives it
it
to us
you
for
scheming?
Yes,
Tell me when we know where I can
exactly.
move.
No, you're good. All right. All right. And ahoy.
You know, I always enjoy the boats more than I do the
Whoa.
wagons. I'm a calm.
Veteran.
Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm going. Goodbye.
Okay.
I believe you.
There we go. All right.
That's
Let
it?
me just beep, 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 beep,
That's it?
beep.
Where did he go?
Alive.
Where did he end
Oh,
up
no.
at?
Okay. Oh god, 3-point parking is always my worst point. Okay, it's okay. I'm just gonna turn the whole ship like this.
What's wrong?
Oh my god.
I've been here.
You're alive.
I've been here the whole time.
We were just hallucinating, okay. Understood.
Oh, all right.
We didn't see
There we go.
Putting this thing into reverse.
The salt water, you never
I'm
gets
so
into your brain.
good. I'm the best one
right.
catcher you've ever seen.
That's right. Yep. Oh, there goes Aka.
Yeah. Wonderful. Oh, right. There
Aka,
fishies.
oh.
Hi, Aka.
I got my.
You got yours? Okay. I got this.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Where are we taking it? Where are we taking
We're all
this?
good.
To the tavern. So Gorbam can make fish stew or something. This one's still alive. Holy shit.
Fish stew, maybe.
Well, you want to put it out of its misery, or
Maybe a chowder.
wait until we get to have it?
No. Food is best when it's fresh. So best keep things alive, even if they're suffering a little. But oopsie daisy, you know.
God.
What, like, magical boat?
I feel attacked.
And walk by Kyler and do like the guy with fish pose at him. You want to pose with your fish at Kyler?
Sure.
This is really.
Here you
awkward.
go.
Well, I don't want to carry it.
You hold it by its mouth and then you dangle it and go, look, I did this.
I'll do it.
Let me take the
Right in
gloves
its
off.
mouth. Yeah, it doesn't have teeth.
I will hold the
Yeah,
spell.
kind of like that. Yeah, good hook. There you go. Yeah, it's kind of a fat bitch. Perfect.
Torty, I'll hold the spare one.
There we go.
That's bad. Oh, she's got it. So there's only two.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
there you go. You can pause with it. Perfect.
Feel like a imbecile
See,
walking
now
down
if it
there.
was a shark, you would like tie a big old fucking rope around its tail and you dangle it upside down and then you'd see if it swallowed anything else whole.
I see.
We should get like a hat for Vezra.
Mm-hmm.
A hat.
Those are like we're fishing. Or like some abbreviation
Yeah.
version of it or something. You see like MILF.
Yeah, there we go. Get you a milk hat.
How was fishing?
He got
Check it out.
something. Look.
I
Throw it on in the forge.
a.
Let's cook these things, yeah?
What?
No, I'm kidding. It's not an oven.
Nope.
They call
Now
it
we're taking this straight to the tavern.
Oh, nice. Fish feast.
I took a nap, but they caught
Good
fish.
job. It's been so long since a proper feast. Oh, God.
But shall we?
Sure.
Yeah, let's bring that.
we'll
there
catch
should
up.
be a barrel of water we can stuff them in. They'll be uncomfortable, but I mean, like, keep them alive a little
That's
bit.
good news. Did you have fun hopping?
This is really squirmy.
I literally just took a nap.
Yeah.
Feels strange.
I really didn't realize.
It's almost like the war's not even going on right now.
Yeah, well, some
Just living.
are way more slimier than the others because the idea is that if there's like a octopus or something and it grabs onto them, right? They make the slime and then they can just shimmy out of the tentacle. Yeah, like it's like a gambeson except slime. So I don't know how well slime would work for like say us, you know, if like we just smack down a potion and then like we become really slimy and gross. You know, I wouldn't want to fight someone slimy and gross.
It's called Mountain Dew. It already exists. It's a potion.
What?
I'm
Nothing.
sure if there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, here. Here's a tub of water, unless we want to kill and eat it now. Shh. There we go.
My fingers are slimy. Ugh.
Well, they give your hands a rinse and they'll be nice and like soft too.
I guess so. Any water in here?
Do you know how to cook? We could cook it here.
I don't really.
I already ate though. Okay. If Mackerel was here, he does a really nice fish stew, though. I tried his fish stew before. It was choice. That was good.
He does do a good stew.
Yeah. I'll tell Gurban later that we caught him some fish and stuff, and he'll be like, "Oh, thank you. What the fuck do you mean you left town?" You know, it'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can donate my fish.
All right. Thank you. Well, that was great. That passed by like what a half hour-ish of time. Perfect. Nobody's still in town.
No, apart from like 3 people.
We can roleplay as other town members.
What are you talking about?
Roleplay? That sounds so nerdy.
We should be called the fishing crew.
Good roleplay.
That seems so weird.
I just don't understand what the point is.
I don't either.
Yeah, because you did fuck all half to the boat.
So you just play pretend,
Like school children.
Vez was just our driver.
I've never been to school. Is that what they do there? They just pretend to not be them?
Actually, that's a large part of it, yes.
Oh, shit. All right.
That's my experience in school, yes. Not the view where that was.
Canadian?
I think. No, can't say that word.
Oh, thank you for your restraint.
Yes, Canadian.
Well, it's high noon.
It's high noon.
It's midday.
It's 11:59.
Forever. Well, I think I might turn in early for the day.
Really? It's so early still.
Yes, well.
There's so many things going on, Vezrin. How could you?
Listen, if there's nothing happening right now, it means there's gonna be so much excitement later. That's what it always means for me.
I just don't have the verisimilitude to extend myself.
That's a word. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Wait, say that word again.
I already forgot what I said. I think I mixed 2 words together
You said
to say something. that doesn't-
verisimilitude?
Yeah, I think I took 2 different words by accident and
You
jumped
wouldn't
in the middle
lie
one
to me,
thing.
would you, Fez?
Oh, dum 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 dum.
I don't. Does it mean something, chat? Is it verisimilitude or is it verisimilitude?
Are you feeling okay?
Why?
Imagine having to get your brain cells to.
Sometimes I talk to my wrist. So you're gonna judge me?
Wrist. A little bit.
Yes.
Inwardly, at least.
Perfect.
I'm sucking down a pudding so I can't judge you.
Yeah. Sometimes I just want to be able to think of words like verisimilitude and then be like, okay, now I have to remember this word. So now,
Shorty, another one.
bringing blood to my brain. Yeah.
A very large loan from a bank.
No. I used it in a completely wrong way. Apparently, it actually means it's the appearance of being true or real.
Oh. It's like being
Yeah, you
based.
definitely used that wrong.
Being based. I'm not based enough to stay up that late.
Oh.
I'm not a real
Well,
one.
Bang. That's okay. You're still pretty poggers.
Thanks, gamer.
For now.
You'll always be my little pog champion. That's okay.
Wow.
No.
What face? I didn't see a face. What face? There's someone looking at us.
No, it's okay. Just don't do it again. No, it's you. It was you looking at us.
I'm just sat here. I didn't see shit.
Are you sure you're not? Are you well, Tori? Maybe you've got too much blood rushing to your head.
Maybe. I don't know. My leg's kind of locked up though, so I'm a little stuck right now. Yeah.
And here lies Torty.
It's okay. Maybe if I'm here long enough, Corbin will show up and he'll yell at me, and I can be like, "I'm sorry, Dad. I had to."
I think.
At the dangle.
I'm sure he'll understand.
Yeah.
I can't wait till this war is over.
Same. I want to go home.
What's everyone gonna do after the war?
Start another one, probably.
What's the matter with Of course you would, magic clock.
Sure, the bridge somewhere that you could burn down or cut and start a war.
I'm sure. It might even be sooner than you think. Sooner than you think.
If not
Sooner than you think. Think.
If you're going to bed, good night.
Good night. I'll see you all later.
See you.
The foreshadowing. Okay. Today was not so bad, I suppose. Perhaps it's getting easier. Maybe I'm just numb to it. Maybe it's just something that needs more time. Time to get some rest. And work on my plan. To see myself rise to some sort of modicum of status in this hellhole. And then from there, do what I can to fulfill my promise to Arn. And use my influence to take back my family. For now, sleep. Whoa, yay, chat. Whoa, yay. We're done. Is Arn dead? I killed him. I killed Arnulf. With my mind. In my DM docs, I said, DM, I would like to betray Arnulf Erdhart by giving the robber baron sensitive information about the weak points of the embassy and also a big bomb and the Gradian fire. And he said, okay. So I killed him. So I killed him. It's old canon. Bruns would love that. He's wanted aren't dead for years. Shit. Alright, chat. I'm going to bed. Have a good night, everyone. Let's go raid someone. Let's go on a raid. Oof, my neck. I might even have a beard, chat. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. All right, we're gonna raid. Drum roll. Join the Discord or you're cringe. Cringe. Eileen's live. And she's doing a Fractured Thrones NPC work. That's crazy. What is she up to? She's one of the gals. One of the Imperials. I see, so this is what's happening. Alright, chat. Go say hello to Eiley for me. I love you. Goodbye.